Hey y'all, how's everybody doing tonight? Hello, Jones Truth. Hello, Butler Family Farms. Can you hear me okay? Um, Please put a one in the chat if you can hear me. All right. Hey, God's desire for me. Hey, Mike's chaotic gardening. Um, did I say hey, everybody? Yeah. So how's it going? Hey, Country Hustle 101. How's it going? How's everybody doing this evening? And what's your Monday? Happy Monday to everybody. Um, it's good to be here. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for putting the one in. Hey, God's desire for me. Hey, Jessica, SMC. Hey, Bayou Sugar, how you doing? What's in your cup? What's on your hook? What seeds did you drop today? I have to say that I did not drop any seeds today. Um, Not that I don't need to drop any seeds, not that I don't have seeds to drop. I just didn't drop any today, but I will be dropping some seeds probably tomorrow. I may even drop some tonight when I get off of here. Hey Duval, how you doing? What's in your cup? What's on your hook? And what seeds did you drop today? If you dropped any. Or what did you harvest today? Did you harvest today? I dropped cow horn okra today. Okay. Um, yeah, I'm drinking water, just ice water in my cup. I just love my cup. I'm sipping ice water in my cup. Hey, Shantarmit, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. Um, I did harvest some sugar snap peas. Um, No, I harvested Alaska peas today. I have three different little patches of peas out there. Patch of Two patches of Alaska peas and one patch of sugar snap peas. And one of the patches of the sugar snap peas, of the Alaska peas, I harvested the rest of all of them today. Hey, Mona, I harvested those today. I still have
Hey,
two patches of the others to get. How you doing?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. Um, I'm doing pretty good. It was another warm day today. Uh,
It
we,
was cold here. I'm so cold.
Girl, I know you ready to get out of that cold weather. I can't
You
stand
already know. You know it. You
it.
know it. I am so packed and ready to go. Look, I know I can go home and get better.
Yeah, you will feel better once you get home, for sure.
Mhm.
Something
Yeah,
wrong.
I got everything I need at home.
Okay,
How's your day?
this shirt is attacking me.
Oh,
My day is pretty good. Mona is not. Um, Hey, Bougie Prepper, how you doing? Hey, Brian Lynn, how are you? Mona, what happened to your voice? I guess y'all talking to Mona. Y'all talking to Mona, you talking to me.
I can't see the chat.
They said, somebody said, what happened to your voice? I guess they were talking to you. Um, and I,
Oh, I'm having a good time.
uh, okay. She coughing
That
her head off is what she's doing.
that's what's happening with my
That's what's
voice.
happened to her voice. She's been
Yeah.
coughing like crazy for the last couple of days. if not longer.
It's been a whole week.
Jeez.
Yup.
Um, I like that cup. It's like a little picture. Yeah, I got it at a little pottery shop up in the mountains of North Carolina, outside of Hayesville. It's called Hayesville, North Carolina. Just some small town up in the mountains of Western North Carolina. Um, Years and years ago, a friend of mine, a friend of a coworker, had a little pottery shop up there, and she made all kinds of stuff. And that's where I picked up this cup. I wish I'd gotten a set, but at the time it wasn't in the budget. But it is one of my favorite cups for tea. But I will drink anything out of it. Today it has water in it, just ice water.
Have you seen that tea at Costco that's in a jar and it looked like jelly?
No, what section of Costco is it in?
Oh, don't give me the lying. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I don't. All I know is my sister have it. Is it says honey citrine and ginger tea, and it
Oh,
looks like jelly. And you take like 2 or 3 tablespoons and put it in some hot water, and baby,
oh, it's like a concentrated tea.
yeah.
Nice. Oh, I have to
I'm
do that.
trying to figure out how to make it. I want to make that. It's got lemon, the oranges, and it's got the whole rind and the pulp, and it's got the ginger, and after it break down and stuff, and you drink it, and then you chew it all. Oh my god! Thank you, Brian Lynn.
So you just told us how to make it.
I did.
Yep.
Tell me how to make it, cuz I want to make it.
Well, first you brew your tea, whatever kind of tea you want, like if it's black tea or green tea or whatever. You brew your tea, but instead of using the amount of water that you normally would use, you use one half or one third, one quarter of the water. So it's super concentrated.
Mhm.
Then you cut up your um
Your fruit.
fruit and your herbs,
Mhm.
and your ginger and your
Mhm.
lemons and your oranges. You cut them up and you
Mhm.
put them in that tea concentrate,
Mhm.
and then you cover the whole mess with honey. Is it sweet? I don't know if it's sweet or not.
Yes, yes, it is. Keep going, cause
So you cover it with
I want
honey,
to make
or
this so bad.
you probably could use regular old sugar, but you cover the whole mess with honey,
Yeah,
um, and then you seal it and put it in the refrigerator, or
yeah,
you
cause that's
you
what she
could
got it sealed in the
probably could,
refrigerator.
you probably could hot water bath it if you wanted it to be shelf stable for sure.
No, cause I'm gonna be tearing that thing up. Mm-mm,
So I would say
mm-mm.
you just seal it and put it in the refrigerator. I would maybe let it sit out one day, um,
Hello, Butler family. Hey,
and
J3.
then when you get ready to make your tea, you make yourself your hot water and you put a couple tablespoons of that syrup in it, concentrated orange citrus ginger tea syrup.
Hey, Mike. Hey, Georgia Peach Nut. Hey, Jane Doe. Hey, Boozy.
Who you calling my Mr.
Hey,
President?
Body Sugar. Brian Lean.
Alien Duval. Hey Jane
Yeah,
Doe. Did I speak earlier? How are you doing? Jane
but
Doe.
when you get to the house, you're gonna have to show me how to do that.
I
Cause
ain't
I'm
gonna have to
bad.
show you how to do that. I just told you how to do it. And I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just making it up as I go along.
Okay, I'm thinking the same thing, but my sister did the thing.
But
She
the
did.
easiest thing would be to just run to Costco and get some.
Well, the easiest thing is about to happen because when I get home, she said it's gonna be at my front door.
Oh, there you go.
I was like, "What?" I ain't gonna get home until midnight, and she was like, "Well, it's
It,
gonna be at your
it'll
door
be
at
at your
midnight
door at
because they
midnight.
gonna deliver it tomorrow night."
There you
Okay,
go. There you go.
okay, because I'm loving it and it helps, and I do the ginger and the citrus anyway.
Yeah.
So, but I still want to be able to make. I want to make this thing.
And the tea part you can do if you do tea, you can do green tea, or you
Yeah.
can do herbal tea and not put any, true tea in it. Or you could do black tea. You just use regular tea bags, tea concentrate. In fact, you could probably just put the herbs and honey and let them ferment in that honey for 30 days. Now that would be some potent stuff.
Mm.
Fermented in the honey, the ginger. If you do the ginger, the lemon, um, and honey, and cover it in honey, let it ferment for 30 days. Then you could just use that as a sweetener for any tea that you made. So you made mullein tea, you could put a teaspoon of that in there to sweeten it up. That would be
Okay.
actually that's probably the way I would go with it. Rather than making it a tea concentrate, I'd make it just a sweetener and ferment those together. Ooh, honey ferments are really nice.
Well, when I get home, I'm gonna get down with that doggone mullet. But being that it rained the whole time I was gone, hopefully
Hey,
everything is ready to harvest.
hey, J3GS Farms. My mullein is doing well. I need to do a little short video. I had it inside in my arrow garden for the WIG 2023.
Hmm.
Um, and I transferred it outside and put it in the ground. And it's doing well. It's looking good. Although I'm not sure what variety of melon I got. There are a couple different varieties out there.
Hmm.
There's the common one, and then there's the ones you can get seeds for. Um, and there's a couple of different ones that you can get seeds for. I'm not sure. I need to go back and look. I think I got those seeds from Southern Exposure Seed Exchange.
Mm.
Speaking of them, let me tell y'all what happened with them. I'm gonna put them on blast because, hey,
Uh-oh.
I can. I
It's because you
made an
can.
order. I sent in an order. I made an order. Southern Exposure, Southern Seed Exchange, Southern Exposure Seed Exchange. And I've ordered from them before. I've never had a problem with them. But I made this order back at the end of March. How about I don't have no seeds from them? I was like, I don't think those seeds ever came. You know how
Mm.
because I mean, I got seeds. I got plenty of seeds. I don't need another seed. But I was gonna plant that Georgia candy roaster, North Georgia candy roaster squash that Mike grew. Um Actually I think he's still growing it inside.
Oh, that was so sweet.
And
Yearning for smiles. Check that out.
okay. Um They didn't get it. I might have to go in a fast minute, Butler said. We're having big storms coming through. Be safe, Butler. Jerry, be safe in the storm. Do what you got to do. Um, well, it sounds like it fermented in honey like a syrup. Yep. Uh-oh. I lost Mona. Maybe she'll come back. My mister just made melon tea tonight for the first time. He found a plant growing at work. Yeah, it's really common. It grows in around here. It's pretty common. But I wanted some in my yard, and I might try to get a native plant too, because I don't think the one I have is a native. Okay, she's back. Uh-huh. Run for saw. I'm in bed, turning off, but saw you
Mm.
and wanted to come in and leave a thumb and send a hug. Thank you, Yarn, for a smile.
That
Appreciate
was so
that.
sweet.
Yeah.
That
But
was real.
anyway, so what I was saying is I didn't get any seeds from them. So I sent them an email to say, I didn't receive any seeds. Have they been shipped? And they responded to say, "Oh, we're so sorry.
Mm-mm.
We've had a problem in our shipping department. Da 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 da. We will try to get your order out as soon as possible. Da 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 da." It's
What?
a month later, people.
Mm, mm,
That was in March when I ordered those doggone seeds. And they didn't send me a message to say that there was a problem. They
mm.
didn't call me. They didn't send a note. They didn't do anything. They did not try to reach me at all to say that there was a problem. Or maybe they did and I overlooked it. But I was like, really? That's how you do your
No, you go
message?
back and look just in case. Go back and check
I
first
might have.
before
Well,
you can put them on
okay.
blast now.
I already put them on blast because I know they didn't send me nothing because when I went to send them the email, I went to my email box and I typed in their name to see all the messages that came up, including the confirmation email that my order was placed. Because I wanted to make sure maybe I didn't place the order. Maybe I just thought I placed the order. The confirmation email was the last email that I had received from them in March. So, yeah, that part. And I
Well,
don't usually have a problem. I mean, I haven't ever had a
are they
problem
gonna send you your money back?
with them before. They said they're gonna send me the seeds. We'll see what
Hey,
happens.
Deborah Garrett. Fuck. Mm.
Yeah, that
Oh,
part right there. It's almost too late for people here to plant some of those seeds I ordered.
okay. So you want your money back? Hey, GT.
No, I don't want my money back. I want my seeds.
Oh, you want the seeds?
If I didn't want the seeds,
No,
I would have.
even
I would have
if
ordered
it's
the
late,
doggone seeds.
even if it's too late to plant, you still want your seeds.
I'll plant them in the fall,
Okay.
because
Yeah.
it gets too hot, and so certain things, if you don't get them planted early enough in the spring, it don't make no sense to plant them in the summer because it's just gonna be too hot. But seriously,
Hmm.
y'all couldn't spare to send me a message to say we've had some shipping problems, or maybe I mean I don't know. It just seemed weird to me. I don't know. Am I being? Y'all tell me. Does it seem
You
weird to
know.
you? Yeah. Hey, Glamour Planner. Hey,
Hey, Robin.
Deborah Garrett. Hey, Miss Georgia Peachnut Gardner. I keep calling her Miss Georgia. I know her name is not Georgia.
I always call her Miss Peachnut.
I call her Miss Georgia Peachnut. Uh, but I know her name is not Georgia. And it's funny because I went to school with a lady named Georgia, a girl named Georgia. She's a lady
Okay.
now, but yeah, I went to school with grew up with a girl named Georgia. Um, so her name could be Georgia for all I know, but
Oh.
but it's not. But yeah, I am working on this sweater. What's on my hook? I'm working on. Let's see. I'm working on this sweater. I think it's I forget what it's called, ASOS or something like that. Top. Y'all seen it before because I made it before. I made
Oh.
it the same color, everything. I frogged it completely and
What?
remade it because I made it last summer. It was too
Okay.
big. It was
Okay.
too big. It's a top down. I forgot what they call them when you make your top shirts top down, but it's top down. Um, and I'm near the bottom. It's almost done. I need just a few more rows to make it long enough. Um, but I frogged the whole thing because it was too big. It fit more like a cover up than like a shirt. And I really wanted it to fit like a tank top, like a shirt. So I made it in a smaller size. And I've been working on that today. And then Andale had asked me if I could make the sweater she saw in the store. And I told her probably could make something similar to it. So I've been swatching some things out, trying to figure out what stitch pattern to use for that, and also to figure out how I want to construct it. Honestly, I would love to do it side to side, but the stitches that I pick won't look right side to side. They need to be up and down from the bottom up. So I'm probably going to construct it bottom up
Yeah.
uh, in panels. I think I'm going to do
Oh.
three panels, a panel for the right, a panel for the left, a panel for the back, one panel for the back, two for the front, and then a panel for the each sleeve. So a total of five panels. That's what I think I'm gonna do, and then sew it together or crochet it together with slip stitches or something like that.
Mm.
That's my plan for construction on it. Um, hey, Andale, thanks for being here. Do you hear me? I was working
Hey,
on
Andel.
your project that you sent
Hey, Dawn.
asked me. Hey, Don Aaron. Uh, no, you do not need to send money.
Uh,
Yes, send money. Send lots of money, as much money as you
ah,
can possibly. No,
ah, ah.
no, you don't need to send any money. I'm
Oh,
just
God.
right now. I'm just watching and trying to figure it out. Just trying to figure it out. It's not hard at all. It's just a matter of deciding how I want to put it together. There's several options for construction of a shirt. This one that I'm working on is top down. You start at the top of it around the neck. You start there and then you work your way down.
Hey, Sharon loves purple.
And it's done in a round, like it's just the tube. All it is just the tube. You do it round and around until you finish. And then once you get through the last row, you're done. There's no seams anywhere. What is this called? Is it raglan? I can't remember the word, but top down construction. Um, so that's one option. The other is side to side construction, where you work your way from right to left or left to right, and you do the front and the back all at the same time. You leave a hole for the neckline and you just keep on going, and then you add the sleeves to it. That's side to side construction. I like that method. I like what it looks like and the way it drapes. Another option would be to do granny squares or a hexagon. I think it will look really nice as a hexagon. That's something I've done a lot of, and I've seen people do the hex um, pattern, and instead of doing a cardigan, do a pullover with that. And so my thing I'm just doing is swatching some stitches to figure out which stitch pattern I like the best, and then trying to decide what construction method I want to use. Once I figure all that out, then I'll decide on the actual yarn I'm going to use to make one for you and get the actual
Did you
measurements I
get the
need to get
picture of
from
the
you
crochet carrot
to
I
make it.
sent you, IG?
What you say?
Oh, I was reading. Go ahead. Keep talking. I was just
Oh,
reading.
but yeah.
Hey, Lydia.
Hey, Sharon loves purple, and I missed somebody else. Hang on. And
Lydia.
Lydia, hey Lydia, how are you doing? Thanks for coming in, both of you. And excuse me, got
Mm.
a got a half a hiccup, not a real hiccup, but a half. But anyway, so yeah, no, don't send me any money, Andale. We'll talk before we get to that point at all. So yeah, and y'all need to help me out too. You
Uh-oh.
sent me a pictures of a crocheted cardigan on Instagram, Duval. That's who it was. It was you. Yes, I got it. It had your government name.
Hey,
And I
Bridget.
went, and I went,
Who
who,
is that?
who is that? And I looked at it and I went, oh, okay, at the picture. And I was like, "Oh, I know who this is. Like I couldn't put the two together. Like,
Did you see she participated in the naked garden and then
no.
naked in the
Um,
garden?
naked gardening day. I should
Yeah.
have done that. I was naked in the
Yeah,
garden.
you did it last year.
No, I didn't.
I
I've
thought you
ne-
did.
I've never done it. I always say I'm gonna do it, but I never do.
Oh, well, you must have said you was gonna do it because I thought you did it last year.
Uh-uh. What's her name? Does it every year? What's her
David.
name? Bye bye. What's her name? She hadn't been posting a lot
Uh,
lately. You know what I'm talking
she
about.
did it. She did it too. You talking about
Yeah, you know who I'm talking about. She up in
yeah, cause
New Hampshire
she
or
she did it. I saw it. She did it.
yeah.
She did a whole video.
She does usually does it every year.
Felicia, I emailed you.
Uh-oh. Who emailed me?
David.
When? Just now. It had to be just now. I've
Uh,
been on my phone all day. I get my emails on my phone.
mhm.
Yep. Within the
You
last,
got in here? Hey,
huh?
Grandma Hudson. I didn't see G Hub was in here.
Okay. Hey, girl, Hudson. Didn't see you either. I got your email, David. I got you.
Uh-oh.
I got you. See,
Wicked, yeah,
I'm
awesome
like,
gardening. Yup. I
yeah,
saw it.
Wicked Awesome Gardening. That's who it was.
Yeah.
Danielle.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I saw hers too. I was like, oh, okay.
She usually does one. And what you call it, I think, did one. The Naked Gardeners did one too.
Oh, I didn't see that.
I didn't watch the video, but
It didn't pop up on my
it popped
feed.
up on the screen. I will try to watch
Those
it. I
two
just
popped
get to
up
get
on
to
my
it.
feed.
Actually, I didn't watch Danny's either. I watched her update video, but I saw that she had done one a National Naked Gardening Day video too. I'll just get have to get to it later. I haven't watched a lot of videos. I have to say I'm doing better, but I'm not caught up. I got a long list of videos I need to watch. David Corey with the crop.
Bridget says she's sewing.
Okay. I emailed you. I'm proud of you, David, for that.
Hmm.
uh,
Jessica, are you
girl,
getting storms?
you sewing, Bridget? You still working on your stuff for your you were working on stuff for your wedding, right? Or your marriage or whatever. I don't even know. Maybe I'm dreaming. Y'all don't pay me no mind. Cause I get stuff mixed up. It's,
No, she's
it's
making a wedding dress for a wedding, right?
Oh, okay. Maybe I was just making sure because sometimes I get stuff mixed up. I'm like, was that really her? Was that somebody else?
No, when she first started coming on, she was talking about she was making a dress for her wedding.
Okay.
I haven't heard that she finished
I think she finished the
getting ready.
dress, but she's working on other things now. Yep.
Oh,
Thanks,
okay.
Hudson. It was Wicked Awesome Gardening. Sharon, who? Sharon. Did I speak to Sharon? Sharon, that's purple. Yeah, I did. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
you spoke to everybody.
Huh?
Did you speak to GT?
GT in the house? Hey, GT Junior. Not GT, GT Junior. You gotta say Junior.
Junior.
Yeah, yeah, that's it exactly. Junior.
And I have orders making bags. Yes, I'm still making the wedding. Just finished the veil. Uh-oh.
Okay, nice. I need somebody to do. Nobody didn't tell me what they was drinking. I'm sewing tonight as I
I'm
listen.
drinking water.
I hope everyone is well. Jessica, are you getting storms? Yeah, what's his name said it was storming where he was. Jerry
Butler.
said he was storming where he was. See, let me see, let me see, let me see, let me see. See, let me see, let me see. Okay, y'all.
Coconut water.
Oh, that must be GT Junior. GT
Thank
Junior
you,
loves.
Bando.
He loves coconut water.
My veil is on a witch's hat my girlfriend made me.
Okay.
Turned out so beautiful. Okay. You still. Yeah, growing with Hudson. I'm still out of town. Hey, Country Hustle. Country Hustle drinking coffee.
I might be going to Indy um next month.
Awesome.
I've never been, so it's another check off. Checking
My
off
little
another
brother want me to go to Colombia in November.
Colombia,
Yeah.
South America.
Yeah.
Okay, you going?
You know,
Why not?
I gotta work on my passport first. I don't want to make no commitments until I get that. But if I don't go this year, I'll go next year.
Does he
His
live in Colombia?
his, uh his wife do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's from Colombia. Hey, just gifted.
I want to go. Can I go? Can I
You
invite
wanna
myself
go?
to go?
You wanna invite yourself to Colombia? You ain't
Yeah,
gonna let me go check it out first. You wanna go too? I'm drinking pineapple juice.
yeah. I want to go too.
You can go. You can go too.
Why? Why you gotta go and check it out first? Why can't I go too?
Because you know how they talk about Colombia and stuff. I
Yeah,
want one.
but
I don't know.
okay, you can go check it out first. But
Yeah.
I don't want you to go check it out first.
Oh well. I don't know if we have wants and stuff because I've been invited. So how can I invite you when I've been invited?
Okay,
Yeah.
whatever. All right, whatever.
Uh,
Yes, David, naked gardening video. I garden naked anyway, so I might as well to have naked gardening videos. Tonight I have orders making bags, and yes, I'm still working the bill. Yep, yep. I need to make my broom and flowers. Okay. Coconut water. I knew it was GT Junior drinking coconut water.
mhm.
Yucky. My veil is a witch's veil hat my girlfriend made. Turned out beautiful. Monique's still out of town. Country Hustle's drinking
Mm.
coffee. Lydia is getting rain. It just started raining here in Oklahoma. Active tornado warning up in the Northeast. So be careful, be safe, keep your ear to the weather and your eyes Take cover if you need to. Hey, Just Gifted. I'm doing well this evening. How are you? I'm drinking pineapple juice. Pineapple juice is yummy.
Hmm.
I'm drinking water. Plain old water. Water.
Me too. I drank some tea before I came to bed.
Mm.
That tea I was telling you about, I drank some of that.
Oh, okay. I had some what did I have? No, I had water earlier. No, I had some sparkling water earlier.
I know
Um,
it's time for me to get away from here, though.
she said it is time for me to get away from here.
Yep, my sinus is kicking in. My ears is itching. My nose is plugging up. Yeah, it's time for me to go.
Something's wrong.
And I take allergy medicine.
Dang it, I messed up.
Girl, we was sitting out in her backyard and three deers pulled up. And I think I seen six rabbits. Man, her pond, you can go out to the pond and you can see through the water and you can see the fishes. Oh my God. I was tripping. Yeah, I was on the
I
way
was
to trip.
tripping.
I was. All that nature out there. I'm like, this is what I need in tech. Just because I'm out in the country. It's real country out here. You know.
Yeah, I love that. I love being out in the country. I love being away from the city and
Yeah, it's way, way from the cities. I'm like 30 miles away from the city. Lemonade with fresh strawberries in it. Oh, Bridget,
oh,
that sounds
nice.
good. Doing well, staying up late, trying to finish getting my Mother's Day baskets together. Awesome.
Jessica
That
says
is next weekend, right?
Mother's Day. Yeah, the storm is on its way. Weather radio is plugged in. Yeah, be careful. Canada Dry Zero. Okay, I have not had that, but I don't drink sodas very often. I drink more of the seltzer or carbonated water, the flavored or unflavored carbonated water. Um, Lemonade with fresh strawberries in it. When you say lemonade, I think calamandins.
So
Oh,
what you think about that circle?
circle.
Yeah.
What circle?
It's a cup and it has a filter and the filter lets out like flavor juice when like you could put some water in it and in the cup and when you drink your water give it flavor. It's called
Oh,
circle.
it's called circle. Haven't seen it, but it sounds like I used to have a water bottle that had like a mesh that you could cut fruit up or vegetables. Like you could put cucumbers in the middle, and then you pour the water in it, and it would infuse it. The whole time you're drinking it.
Is
Sounds.
is Jessica okay? Everybody keeps saying
She
be
said the weather's
careful.
getting bad. Tornadoes are coming that way. She's listening to the weather radio.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Yeah, be careful.
it's that
Take
time. It's that
cover.
time of year.
They broke down and joined the Green Stalk movement since they on sale this week.
What? Yeah, I'm trying to finish Mother's Day baskets. Hey, Jessica. Hey,
Hello.
how are you?
I'm well. How are you girls?
Good,
Oh,
good.
we fine. How are you?
Hello, hello. So far, so good. Keep an eye out.
Good.
But
Good.
Oh my goodness.
shouldn't be here until about 2.
Yeah. Okay.
So I got a little bit of time.
Yeah.
Okay. You sound crunk tonight.
You got a
Yeah.
safe space in your house or that you can go to?
Yeah, yeah. We
Good.
downstairs in the bathroom basement. They usually don't hit too close.
Yeah.
Within about 10 to 15 miles,
Yeah.
but usually we're
Awesome. You got a basement.
yes.
That's nice. We get tornadoes here all the time, but I don't have any interior rooms. We have no basement
Oh,
construction in this area. I really have no place to
no way.
go. It's like just get on the floor in a corner and pray. Put your hard hat on.
Grab some
Yeah.
mattresses.
Yeah.
That's not me.
No, that was me. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah. How's the
I
gardening
hope that
going?
that storm don't come this way. I hope it go away. Let me
Hopefully,
go home safely.
Hmm.
but yeah, it's looking pretty red coming this way.
Yeah.
But it's just one little stripe, so it doesn't look like it's gonna
Oh,
last
good.
long.
Yeah.
To be honest, it's not gonna, it's gonna be in and out, I think.
Yeah. That's good.
GT.
You
What's
got 50 baskets left. Just gifted.
Wow.
ooh.
Uh,
Yeah, we haven't started the garden
oh, okay.
yet. In between the rain and I kind of want to wait until after Mother's Day to put anything out for
Yeah.
good
Yeah.
because I know if I do, it's gonna freeze again.
Yep.
I know if I do, it's gonna freeze. So I'm like, I'm gonna go ahead and wait. I'm gonna plant. I got my strawberries ready to go. I actually went and bought them at the store today. The strawberries that I want to pick.
Uh-huh.
Mm, okay.
Fingers are crossed. They're so big and so juicy and so yummy, but I
Mm,
cannot find any plants or any starts of any
Yeah.
big good berries. All the berries, they all stay small for me.
Yeah.
We might get a bunch of them, but they're not
But they're
really all that
small.
big. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I think this is last year, even attempting strawberries. I've just not had a lot of luck with them. Although I should just call my brother and ask him, how do I grow strawberries? Because when when my brothers were younger, they did 4-H
Yes.
and they did strawberries. They had a big strawberry patch. They sold strawberries. They sold strawberry plants. They the whole nine. That was their 4-H project was strawberries.
We need to know their secret ways.
Right.
I guess that's probably like one of the only real hard thing that's been difficult to grow is strawberries.
And I just have not had luck with them.
Well, in between them being small and then the slugs eating half of them and then the ants taking them over, I'm like, God,
Yeah.
for real. Couldn't save me a couple.
Right.
They did the big good ones.
can I just have a few? Wait, what's up with that?
But
Yeah, I do have slugs. I've got mine this year. I've got them in standing raised beds, so they're off the ground. I'm hoping that that'll help.
and that's what I was thinking. And see, we have a couple of raised beds out here, and they're kind of deep. Strawberries don't really need anything too deep. So I'm thinking about seeing if I can get Mister to build me something a little bit different, maybe a little shallower.
Yeah,
That way I'm not using unnecessary dirt and watering and all this other stuff. That way there's no,
yeah. I've
you know,
seen people do the planters on the fence with what are those things called? Well, anyway, fence mounted planters with different varieties. I've seen some where
okay.
they've used like gutters to do that. I see some where they've done some wooden ones
Okay.
and different ones, but they mount them on the fence, the cross post on the fences,
Yeah.
to keep them above the ground. I've seen tall, raised up beds with the hanging planters like they do on, like they do the deck planters
Yes.
for,
Yep, yep, yep. For like the rooftop planters.
yeah, the ones for balconies. You know how they have the ones that sit on the rails?
Yes.
They
Yep.
built the thing and put those real balcony planters on those. So I mean, I've seen some different configurations for strawberries that get them up off the ground.
Yes. And then I think that's kind of one of the key things, especially because I'm not using any kind of pesticides to kill the slugs or anything. I wanted all the critters there. I just don't want them eating my fruit.
Right. That part.
I don't mind the critters. I know, they all help everything, but they don't need to be helping themselves to my fruit.
Exactly.
Not so often, anyway.
I'm getting lost in this pattern.
Uh-oh.
It's not hard. It's just that the rounds, the front and back rounds are just double crochets.
Hey,
The
Karen's little
underarm,
garden.
but the other arm part is two different rows. So one row is single crochet, and then the other row is a V stitch with triple
Okay.
crochets. Um, but the rows are alternating. Actually, it's not two rows; it's three different rows because one V goes one way, and then the other V goes the other way, and so it's y'all see what I'm talking about?
Uh huh.
Yeah,
Yeah. One's got to go up
up, and the other one goes
and down.
from
Yeah.
point to point. They're point to point,
Nice. Yep.
and
Yep. Yep.
then yeah, and if you get it wrong, then the holes don't look right. But I'm getting close to the bottom of it, and so I was like, I don't really care. I just don't care. I just want to be done. I'm trying to make myself care a little bit, just a little bit. I think I didn't do enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I did enough. That's 5 of them. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5. That's enough.
Is it not
Um,
coming out right?
it's. I think it's exactly right. I think I messed up on a previous row. Guess what? I'm not taking it out.
Nope. Make up for it in the next round.
It's right now. And yeah, it's okay.
That's what I say. Make up for it in the next round if you can.
I'm making it for me. I'm not selling it. I'm not gifting it to anyone. So,
Well, then it's perfect as it is.
right. That's my thing. What do we got here? Lydia says we're getting storms too. Mike says the best sparkling water is Walmart's clear American Fuji apple water. I have not tried it because I really don't shop Walmart. Um, every now and then I'll do an order from them, but I've tried my best not to go in Walmart. I can't walk in the store and walk out without spending $100.
Mm-hmm.
So I just don't go. We would go to Walmart when I remember when we were first married. My husband and I would go to Walmart and we would go in and we would get two carts. And I'm like, why do we do this? Why would we get two carts every time? And we would fill them up because when you're there, they have everything. So
Right.
we would go, oh well, while we're here, we might as well go and get those screwdrivers
Karen.
that we need. Oh, while we're here, we might as well go and get that, thing for the car. Or while we're here, we might as well go and get that, thing for the office. And so you're in every department picking up this. And oh, we're here, we might as well pick up some food. Yeah. And so we just automatically get two carts. And then I was like, you know what? I'm not going to Walmart anymore.
Good night, Hudson.
Good night. That's it. So that's why I don't shop there. There's nothing wrong with shopping there. It's just that I spend too much money when I go there.
It
What
is
kind of plant was that, GT?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I love Baker Creek.
Mhm. I feed my pet pigs fresh veggies. That's what happened to the pig, my older pig, and moving my male pig and my spouse. I have over 40 plants. Planted by them growing like wildfire. Yeah. The seeds pass through. Isn't that interesting? It's a natural design, which makes me wonder. Okay, this is me. This is how my brain works, people. If seeds pass through our digestive tracts and through the digestive tracts of animals, why would
Mhm.
we use and eat seed oils? Just asking. Our bodies evidently don't like seeds.
No, the shell is too.
I'm
Hmm. Now you're gonna make people think tonight.
Mhm.
just saying. That's what I'm saying. She talk about her pigs planting stuff.
Mhm.
It just makes me wonder. I'm like, wait a minute, seeds pass through, don't they? Yeah, the seeds pass through. Um, we've been getting a lot of rain here. My garden's doing well. Garlic is dying back. I think my garlic is ready to harvest. My
Mhm.
garlic is dying back too. And I haven't been getting a lot of rain, but I've been watering daily. Sometimes even twice a day because we haven't gotten a lot of rain, but we're getting rain every week, but just not enough. But my garlic is looking good in most places. But I'm like, are you ready? Are you ready to be harvested? So I'm gonna check it out. The Fuji water apple is good. I might have to try that, Mike. Oh my goodness, I love it. Karen said, "Feel better, Mona." Karen's
Thank
little. I see
you.
Karen. Hey, Karen. Karen's little garden. Y'all have a good night. Good night, Hudson. Thanks for being here. I ordered another -10 degrees citrus plant from Baker Creek. GT has a habit. Just saying. GT Junior, you got a habit. You gotta need to work on that.
Mm-mm.
Oh, you need to buy stock in Baker Creek is what you need to do for as much money as you spend there. Might as well make some money. She's like holding up seeds. Look at that. Is that a? I see it's a tomato. I can't.
It's a
My
get stuffed tomato.
stuffed tomato. Yeah, those are the ones that look like almost like peppers
Yes.
when you cut them open. Yeah.
Beans.
GT
This was all
Junior.
supposed to be in the garden already, or in the ground.
Mhm.
Yeah. He says, do they have stock options? I don't know, GT. I'm just saying. I don't know if it's a
Check
publicly
into
traded
it.
company. I think it might be a private company. That's a nice one. Yeah.
I know I would love to go to their festivals.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that would be nice. So here's the yarn that I'm using. I was telling you, I was talking about last night for the
Ooh,
shirt, the
that's pretty.
watches I've been doing. It's I can't read this. Barocco
Okay.
Vivo.
Okay. I'd go with that too. I guess that's how you would say that.
I don't know. It's yeah, Barocco.com. It's a cotton, it's 100% cotton. Um Machine washable, dry flat, 317 yards, made in Italy. And they're calling it a number 3, but
Okay.
it's not. It's a 3. It's a 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
Because it's thin
Okay.
in some places, and then it gets thicker,
And others,
and
and
then
then
it gets like thick there. It's a 4 right there.
okay. Oh, definitely.
Yeah, but it's a 3. It's probably a 3. It's probably but no, it's a 2, 3, 4 because that's very thin. It gets thin and it gets thicker and then it gets thinner again.
I like
And
how it's working up.
it works up pretty though. Um, it works up really pretty. This is how much I've done so far on it. And I actually like the texture of the piece.
Ooh,
Okay. Yeah.
that's pretty.
Isn't it pretty? It really works up nice.
Yeah, and I like how the colors are very, very how they are variegated, and it's
Yeah.
like the perfect color fall of that. Okay, that's beautiful.
So it's working up really nicely. This is it's I guess this is the right way for the pattern.
Okay.
And it's a V stitch followed by 3 double crochets followed by a V
Hey,
stitch.
Darthix.
Yeah, that's the pattern for it. But I like this, and that's what this what I was saying. I think I'm
Oh,
gonna work it up as 3
hey,
panels, a
America.
right panel, a left panel, and then the back, and then with the seam down the front. Um, I'm not gonna do any shaping on it. I'm just gonna sew the front up to a V-neck,
Okay.
and then sew the shoulders on, and then I'm gonna add sleeves to it.
Oh, that's going to be beautiful.
But I think it's gonna be really pretty.
I can't wait to see how the way the colors fall.
Yeah, yeah. And I'm not doing any color coordinating or anything with it. I'm gonna just however they fall, and let them fall.
Awesome.
Mhm.
I don't care that, things line up or anything with that. So, but I think I like this yarn. And it's funny, in the past I would have said, "Oh no, don't give me if the yarn, you know, changes sizes." You know, I don't
Consistent.
want that. I don't want that. I don't want that. But it just depends on the garment you're making and the stitches you're using.
Yep. And I
Because
think that makes a difference in a lot of the yarns you use
yeah,
and how stuff turns out.
yeah. Because this one, like I said, it's probably mostly a 3, but it does have places where it's a 4, where it's much thicker.
Definitely thicker, yeah.
Yeah.
That yarn is pretty neat. I can't say that I could use it. I don't know. I've never used something like that, so I don't know how it would feel.
Yeah.
Work.
I this is my first time using it, but I like working with cotton, and I like the feel of cotton, of wearing cotton. Um so that's why I bought it. I got it on Webs.
Okay.
Um Picked up a bunch of yarn from Webs about a month or so ago. Not a bunch, just some.
I just placed my first Kobe order yesterday.
Mm.
Oh.
They had the cotton cakes on sale.
Oh,
Oh, wow. Really?
Yes.
I'm getting ready to kick you off the screen
But hold
because
on.
you're not my friend. You
Ah.
didn't tell me about it. I don't have a friend in the world.
No, hold on. So, Monday, May 20th.
Oh,
Monday, May
Oh.
20th. We
Oh.
listening? Everybody listen
Yeah.
up. We listening?
Yeah. We're listening.
8:10 p.m. Central Standard Time.
Oh, shit.
Monday, 8.
We're doing a birthday bash celebrating my 40th birthday.
Oh.
We're doing giveaways. So some of that Kobe yarn is up for grabs.
Wow.
Oh.
So, and then as of right now, we got some mystery boxes coming.
Hmm.
Let's see. Ooh,
Hey, official Jamie.
yeah. So couldn't tell you guys about the sale because I wanted to hopefully gift it to you one.
Oh
No,
well. Oh, okay. I'll give you a pass this time.
I did
'Cause,
not want what is it called? I didn't want to enable.
well, evidently people have gone to some kind of training about not enabling their friends anymore because I feel like I don't have any friends in the world who don't. People
I'll
just don't tell me about sales anymore.
help you. Look at this. Have you guys seen?
Ooh, ooh. Is that purple?
It's pinks and purples and like a goldish yellow color. What's wrong with?
I need that.
I need that in my life.
Let's see if I can get the shine on it.
That's pretty. That is very pretty.
Mm. I can't see it, but
Oh,
I
it's
can
ice.
imagine.
It's ice yarn.
Well, they used to sell it in a different brand. Check out this ball.
Mm.
Oh, it's very, very similar.
Mm.
And it used to be Lion Brands.
Mm.
What? It's very similar. Mm-hmm.
So this is going to be some sort of like I want to make like a little wrap with it.
Mm-hmm.
Still don't know the stitch I want to use, but then I want to make matching earrings to go with it.
I have not tried the ice yarn yet. I know Mona has some. I don't know if she's used hers yet.
Nope, not yet.
I haven't used the couple of balls that I did have. I haven't used them.
Yeah. Hey, Jamaica. Hey, Darth X. Thanks for coming in.
Yeah, I'm so excited. So excited.
I do not know anything about citrus bugs and stuff. Y'all need to tell me. Did you say official Jamea was here?
Yep,
Hey,
I
official
did.
Jamea. Sorry if I missed you. Oh, there you are. Hey, official Jamea. And I'm sorry about I missed you yesterday morning, but you know I don't do morning sweeting.
Lydia says she will help you out.
Thank you for that.
You celebrating your birthday? I'll send you an email. I'll donate to
Oh,
the gifts.
What? That
Are,
would be so
are
cool.
you gonna do a wheel or something like that?
I was gonna do StreamYard.
You're gonna do the StreamYard giveaway?
I figured it'd be the easiest.
I'll do $5 cash apps. Or I tell you what, I'll do $25 in cash apps, and you can split them up any way you want. If you want to do $10, if you want to do one $25, however.
I like the 5/5s.
So I'll do $5 cash app,
That's a ball of yarn.
and
That'd be so cool. Thank you.
I'll try to I'll try. I'm writing it down right now. You said Monday at 9, 8
mm.
8 Central.
at 8 Central. Okay.
Thank you so much. That is awesome. That's gonna be so cool. Yeah, we're gonna
Happy birthday. I mean, I could just send you a birthday present, but
Mm-mm.
I mean, that's why I'm celebrating it on my birthday because I want to share with I want friends. Now, I did not put in the description or anything that we're doing giveaways or prizes. I just said birthday bash. So I'm actually going to play 1984 music the whole night long. So music from the year I was born. I have no idea what it's going to be, but
well, I was a grown up at 1984, so it's my music, kind of music. I was in college in 84.
Mm.
So yeah, that
I
part.
was just a spring chicken.
I was living the life. Make sure you get some Rick James
All right,
and
hold on.
Shaka Khan.
Oh, absolutely, Shaka Khan. And you said Rick James?
Rick James and Shaka Khan. You need to get that because I tell you what, they were big back then. Luther Vandross.
Oh, we're gonna have so much fun. Uh,
I'm trying to think of who. Actually, even Kenny Rogers was still big then. Back then,
what?
yeah. I remember Kenny Rogers was in concert. I went to school in Raleigh, North Carolina, and Kenny Rogers was in concert in Raleigh while I was in school.
I actually have, so like one of my favorite things to do, one of my collectibles is vinyl records. I collect a lot of vinyls. I actually have a couple Kenny Rogers vinyls over there.
So
Uh,
throw some in the mix.
Mhm.
But yeah, I remember Kenny Rogers coming to Raleigh for a concert in the 80s. I'm not sure exactly what year it was, but it was in the 80s as while I was in school. So
that would have been cool. Now, I think I've only really been to one actual concert.
I haven't been to a real concert ever.
Now, I've been to like county fairs that had people and stuff, but yeah, no, just one, and I was young when I got to go.
You know what? I think that's what I did wrong. I think maybe I'm crocheting on the wrong side. I don't know. But did I turn this inside out?
Oh, that's a fact.
I was going in one direction. Now I'm going in a different. I might have. Let me go back and look at this. I hope I didn't do too many rows. I have not been drinking, y'all.
I think that's like more of the sleep tired kind of thing.
If that's what I did, then that might make sense why it doesn't look right.
It seems like it's,
I'm not frogging it. I don't care. Y'all think I care?
don't do it.
I'm not frogging it.
Don't do it. I messed up on this hat like in the beginning, and I'm rolling with it. I made it work. Got a little cone head a little bit, but
No, I'm on the right side.
we'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm on the right side. I'm looking at the stitches, making sure. I don't know. This is what happens with me when I'm working on projects. I start looking at things and I go, this doesn't look right. Make it make sense.
Mhm.
Mona, when I
Mhm.
finished this sweater last time, it was in July. You know what happened last July?
What?
I went on a diet
Yep.
and I lost 30 some pounds.
Yep.
That's why it was too big. Well, that's part of why it was too big. Because I'm like, did I make it that big to start with? It was big, but it wasn't that big. And so by the time we got to go on the cruise, I had lost so much weight that it was too big.
Mhm.
It's a bad problem. It's a good problem to have, I suppose.
Absolutely.
But yeah. But yeah, now I'm having to make it over again. I should have just given it away.
No, walk
Mhm.
away.
Another.
No,
Jamie,
you
Mona is okay.
yeah,
Jamie asked if you were okay.
I'm okay.
She's visiting family and she's been ripping and running and out in the street.
I went to visit my mom today.
She's like, you just telling all my business. Yeah, she been running out in the street. That's what's wrong with her.
Not today. I
When
partied for 4 days straight.
when are you coming back home, Mona?
Tomorrow. Yes. Yes.
You partied for 4 days straight.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, she's living La Vida Loca
Yes.
or something. There's probably a song that fits the thing. I don't know. Uh
I'm sure
oh.
there is.
Yeah, because yesterday was Cinco de Mayo.
Hey, GT.
And the day before that
What's
was
up?
May
What's
the
up?
Fourth be with you.
Yeah, and we party both of them.
Hey, GT Junior.
What's up? What's up? How you doing?
Okay,
Hey,
I got a
Zach.
question for you. I'm so glad you came up today.
Okay.
You probably know where this is going because David is in the house. What's up with the feet videos?
Mm-mm.
What?
He's like,
Mm.
what?
Mm-mm.
What's up with the feet?
What?
What's up with the feet videos?
What you talking about?
Oh, okay.
Oh, no. No, he ain't got no business looking at my feet though.
You put it out
Mm-mm.
there. You put
Not
it
for
out there.
him.
You put it
That was
out
a
there.
relaxation. No, that's relaxation.
I'm just saying.
No.
Everybody knows how David feels about feet.
But I'm a man.
Ah.
Everybody knows how David feels about feet. Then you go and put a
Not
feet video
not
out.
men feet though.
Oh.
No.
I was like, putting out a putting out a feet video. I just edited that video to get my feet out of the video, and he putting out a feet video.
I told you
Nah,
not
He
you a
to
took
edit.
girl.
his
I'm a
shoes
boy.
off.
I
He
told
took
you
his
not to edit.
socks off. He wiggled his toes at me. I was like,
Yeah, I told you to leave that video alone.
No,
uh,
that was me relaxing. I finally got a day where it was like 70 degrees, the sun was out. I got the shimmer of the little lake out there. It was nice, you know.
it was
And I was
it
yeah.
was gorgeous, and I'm not talking about the feet. I'm talking about the lake. Oh my
Okay,
gosh!
that's cool. That's cool. I ain't never tried to have pretty feet. I promise.
I didn't
Mm-mm.
even know how to comment on the video. I was
You
I
said
was
awesome,
just
right?
I was like, I don't know what to say because it could be taken in so many different ways. I just, yeah.
Oh man. Mm.
Lydia is offering some help if you need it.
Thank
Jessica.
you. I appreciate that, Lydia.
Oh, your name Jessica?
Yes, Jessica.
Okay, okay.
Yes, sir.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, GT Junior.
Is
GT
this stuff
Junior
in the
is
back?
the indoor gardening king.
I'm one of the indoor garden kings. Yeah.
And the
No, don't make
chickens.
them people come after me. Make me quit my job to show them that I can grow for real. Please don't do that. Please
Oh,
Yeah,
don't.
yeah, and the indoor chickens.
and the chickens.
They coming out. They coming out of the house. What you seen
Let
my
them.
video before, Jessica?
I'm here all the time.
She's here in the
Oh, okay,
live
okay.
all the time.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, okay.
I seen you over at Radio Cats, I think. One time, I think, on that panel, whatever, Storm Radio or something like that. There's
Oh,
a
you
panel.
probably see me on Gary's.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, I was putting up that greenhouse. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm always in the chat. I hang out.
Yeah.
I learn a lot from you guys. So
Yeah.
I listen.
Cool.
I'm like, oh, this is awesome.
So that's a real background
Yeah. All of
behind
this.
you?
Yeah.
It's not like a green screen, right?
No, it's for real.
Oh, okay. All right. No, if I've seen somebody else with that, and I'd be like, that ain't real. But
Yep.
Yeah.
man, that's a lot of blankets. I would be making so many blankets. That's the only thing I know how to make with a granny square. Oh, look at that. I like the
Some
little colors at the bottom. Yeah.
Some of the people have so much yarn. It's like, wow.
Yeah, those are nice. Hmm.
Isn't that gorgeous?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Heifer, I thought you had a lot of yarn too. That's why you can't buy no more.
I
No.
don't have near as much as some of these people. I do have some yarn. I got rid of a bunch of
That's a
yarn
beautiful
because I
blue.
had a lot. And I
Mm.
decided I needed to get rid of some of it because I knew I was never going to use it. Um, I
And I
think
got
I'm
some on the way. Yeah, I bought yarn for my birthday. Okay.
I
A
want
ball
to
of yarn.
buy some Hobie yarn. I haven't bought any from Hobie yet. I Hey Zach, how you doing?
This is a regular ball of yarn.
Oh, okay.
Look how big.
Big twist. Okay. What?
1,093 yards.
Oh, that's nice.
It's 1,000 meters.
I need that in my life.
Mm. Okay.
That's what I want when I get start making blankets and cardigans for the winter. I
Yeah.
want that. I want to get two of those and hold them together and make a big chunky something for
Here's
winter.
the 3 colors I bought together.
Mm.
Oh, pretty. Yeah, I like those.
There's
Okay.
3,000 meters here.
What are you gonna make?
I want to make I want to make a tank. I want to make a lot of wearables, more stuff for
Okay,
me. So I want to make a pair of shorts.
but
I don't know.
that's acrylic though.
Yes, but I want to do a shorts overlay more so
Yeah,
with this one with a matching tank top.
but it's not too. It doesn't get too hot where you are, does it?
In the summertime, it does.
Because
Yeah,
I mean, that's the thing about acrylic wearables. They just are hot to me
I'm
for the
always cold. Oh
for
no,
the winter time. But you know, with air conditioning and stuff like that,
yeah,
yeah,
I need something a little bit thicker.
yeah. But that's the reason I like to do cotton for the summertime because it gets. I
What's
mean, it
up,
just gets
man?
so
Baby?
stinking hot for so long here. I mean,
And that's why.
we're gonna have days over 95. We're gonna have a month over 95 for sure.
Oh, July and August here usually is, and then usually a week in July we'll hit the 100, a little over
We'll
100.
have hundreds, yeah. And when it gets that hot and that humid, I don't want that touching me.
It's the humidity that is bad on top of the heat.
Yeah, I don't want that acrylic touching me on those times. But I mean, I get it. But I don't get me wrong, I use acrylic all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I like to make wearables out of cotton for the summer.
And that's why I've got my Hobie coming, and that's
Yeah.
so.
And that's why I want to get some Hobie yarn because I want to get some of their cotton. They've got some pretty. Ooh.
Oh my! I hope it looks as good as it does in the picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to build up my cotton collection.
Zach, why are you thinking of giving up your channel?
You
I
know,
mean, I think about giving up my channel every
thank you, Jane Doe.
Sunday and Monday. Every time it's time to go live, every time I need to post a video, I think about it. So, I mean, I'm just asking.
Yes, she is,
Reachie Junior said
Dirty.
I was born in the 70s. You were 70s, baby. Who's Rick James? Okay, look.
Who asked that question? I ain't see that.
If you don't open your mouth, then people won't know what you don't know. I'm just saying. I tell my kids this all the time. If you don't open your mouth, nobody knows what you don't know.
Amen.
Rick James, bitch.
She's a very kinky girl. The kind you don't take home to mama. But she will never let your spirits down once you get her on the scene. Okay. She's a freak.
That's
She's a
it.
super freak.
What's up, family? What's up, Nancy?
That's who Rick James is. He's the original freaky guy. He had the Super Freak song out. That song, oh my God. That song, we danced to that song for several years.
She's all right. Hey,
Every
got it
every
singing now.
band played that cover. Every band. Every garage band played that
That
cover.
girl's all right with
It was
me.
the jam.
Yeah.
He says I wasn't thought of in '84. Yeah, but it's still a jam. He also did
I'm in love with Mary.
go ahead.
That one I don't know.
Fire and
It's fire.
desire.
Uh-oh.
You turn on my fire, baby,
Mm.
and you burn me up within your flames. Okay,
Mm-mm.
now we're done. Fire and desire, baby. Yeah, that part. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We're not going back there. That was a rough time in my life.
She say, oh. She says, yes, that's my song. Okay, don't be cutting up at work now,
Who said that?
Robin. No, she at work.
George P
Hey,
just
girl,
said.
dad.
George P just said. He said, but I'm a man.
Mm.
But I'm a man.
Mm.
Look, when he looking at your feet, he ain't not looking at your face. I'm just saying.
That was not cool, FR.
I'm just saying.
Oh my God.
Leave
Okay,
David alone.
okay.
David is not here to defend himself.
He was here. He in the background. He just
I was
not
about
saying
to
anything.
stand up and start dancing on camera. See?
Girl. It's weird. I'm sitting here thinking about y'all got me thinking back to college days. And do y'all know my life was rough when I was in college? I went through some stuff. I saw a man get shot
Mm.
when I was in college.
Mm.
It was
Mm.
crazy. The '80s were crazy. People were dropping like flies.
Mm-mm.
Where were you living in '84?
I was in college in
Wait, who
Raleigh, North
got the feet
Carolina.
fetish?
Carolina.
David Corey got the feet fetish.
It wasn't even out in his birthday suit. At least he wasn't out there in his birthday suit like David. Naked. Y'all are wrong.
So what you get ready to do, Robin?
A special thank you to Melissa P for supporting the channel. In case y'all don't know, I do have a buy me a coffee. And Melissa P bought me a coffee or two or three or four.
That was very nice of you, Melissa P. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. I'm going to start indoor gardening soon. Do it, Darth X. You'll be in good company.
Yes, you will, Darth X. Hey man, get you some fig cuttings.
Oh,
Get
that
you
sounds
some
cute.
loquat cuttings. They're easy to root. Yeah, get you some solo cups, the clear ones and the red ones. I'm sorry, I got a little hype. Also, use cocoa core.
Got some of that.
Like you just telling all the secrets all at once, GT Junior.
I want some more company. I'm talking about this hashtag indoor crew. That's how we get down.
Okay. I went back through a bunch of my what are those things called? Shorts. So what are those things
Mm,
called? Oh, my brain. Um,
mm,
I went through back through a bunch of my shorts today, and I got a bunch of videos. Okay, somebody is I don't know what's wrong with me, but sometimes when I pick the music
mm,
for my videos, y'all need to listen to the music because sometimes that music be on point. I'm like, what were you thinking about?
mm-mm. It wasn't.
I mean,
It was
it's
a very
relatable. It's relatable to the video. It really sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's just what mood I'm in. But sometimes it's like, okay, you was thinking about something when you made those videos, those little short videos.
No, I didn't. I'm on vacation, baby. I ain't seen much of nothing. I will when I get home.
Jamaica, was he out in his birthday suit for real? No. Although, um, who was it? Black's Tropical did World Naked Gardening Day. Was it last year? And they was not quite in their birthday suits, but it was
Mm.
close. Hey, Nancy B. Jessica, what are you going to make out of the yarn? Oh, that was a while back. I think you talked about that.
Yeah, but I'm getting some cotton because I've got some tank tops and some shirts that I'm really wanting to do. That's kind of one of the reasons for the Hobie order.
Do you have a go-to pattern for your tank tops?
Nope, never made one.
Oh, okay.
Never. I've made one wearable, but
Okay.
mostly all amigurumis.
Okay. Okay.
You know, skarts and halves. You know those things. But
Mm-hmm.
yep,
Yeah.
gonna find something and dive right in, I guess.
Check out Bag O' Day.
Oh, I love me a Bag O' Day. Actually, I want to make her new shawl that she just posted. That
Yeah.
5 shawl. Oh,
Bag O' Day has got a lot of patterns for years and years and years for everything, from shirts and hats and scarves and shawls and everything. But she's got some wearables in there.
thank
Um,
you for that.
so definitely check out her channel. You may find something. And she does videos on everything. So
Yeah,
um,
she was just live tonight. She did a live.
oh, I love her stuff. I've got something of hers. I think this is a Bag O' Day. No, this is not Bag O' Day.
Mm-mm.
The bucket hat. I don't know where that is. No, which one of the hats I just made in cotton was a Bag O' Day pattern. This one's not hers. I forget who. This was somebody else's, or was it? Wait a minute. Let me look at the back. Let me look at the back. This might be a Bag O' Day hat after all.
Mm.
I can't remember. Is this hers or not, Mona?
Mm.
That's cute.
It might be. I'm trying to
I
remember.
can't see. I'm on the chat side, and if I hit it, it's
Okay,
gonna
you know the one I just
it's
made,
gonna knock me out.
the slouchy hat I just made.
Yeah.
The problem that I have, I don't follow patterns. Well, every time I make a pattern, I don't think. Yes, this is a Bag O' Day hat. I'm looking at the back because she does not use the magic loop. I don't. I
Okay.
don't think she uses magic loop, and she uses single crochet as the first. No, a chain one at the beginning of every round. That doesn't
Mm.
count.
Okay.
That's typical in her patterns. When you get to the next round, you'll chain one, but it doesn't count as a stitch.
Okay.
Now, some people they'll chain two and count it as a stitch, or chain three and count it as a stitch. She does a
Right.
chain one and doesn't count it, but it makes a a distinctive pattern down the seam, down the line,
Mm.
Yep.
when you do it that way. And that's what I was looking for on this one, looking down the back to see um, if it was her a bag of day hat. So I think that one is one of hers. But the thing is, when I make the patterns, I'm like, when I make it for a hat, I'll follow the pattern and I'm going, whatever garment it is. And then all of a sudden I'm like, I don't like the way that looks. I'm gonna add this or I'm gonna do that. And so somewhere I deviate. Every time I start with a pattern, somewhere I deviate along the line, and it's like, dang it. So then I'll have a video and I'll say, this was inspired by da 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 and modified by this, and this.
Hey,
Because
that's
I end up making modifications on the fly because I just
something's not sitting right.
I want it to look a little bit different than that, or I want it to fit a little bit different than that, or whatever. And it's like, and then people say, well, what pattern did you use? Well, sort of a combination of these three patterns from these three people. And I modified it right here, to make it do this.
That's
And
that's kind of how I am when I cook. When I have
yeah,
recipes, like I'll go if there's a specific meal I want to make, I'll go look at a bunch of different recipes and then be like, okay, well, let me do it this way.
I'll do it this way. Right. And, you have elements of it. And there's
Mm.
certain elements that, are typical for me that are a way that Crystal does her work. But on the, I like her patterns though. I like the way that I like her videos, like the way she gives instruction. And I like, the patterns that she has. So I always try to give credit,
Mhm,
even if I
mhm.
deviate it.
Yep. She's awesome.
Okay, now I can't remember whether I was chaining one or two or three. This is what happens to me.
Mm-mm.
This is what happens to me all the time when I'm making stuff. Like, what are you doing, woman? Do you remember what you're doing? What does the pattern say? It's like, I don't think I was doing what the pattern said. Oh, let's see. Let me see if I can catch up with the chat. It's supposed to be 94 degrees here tomorrow. Oh, Duval's in
Wow.
is in Florida, in Duval.
Not
Yeah.
ready
It
for
was 43 today.
Jeez.
Woo.
GT Jr. For real. I don't know how warm it was today. It was warm. We were out in the yard working on some things. So, um, let me see. Let me see.
I got my onions dropped. I dropped about 300 onions today. So, yeah.
It was wow. It was 87 here today. It's supposed to be 89 tomorrow.
Ooh.
I want to go pick strawberries in the morning if I can get up early enough. If I don't get out there before 11, I'm not gonna go because it's just gonna be too hot and it's full sun in the strawberry patch. So if I don't get out before 11, it's not happening. But I want to go and pick. I think there's. I think this might be the last week they'll have berries.
Mhm.
Maybe this week, maybe a few next week. Because I was there last week and there were still some blooms out there, but you could tell that they're not as many blooms. And it's getting hot. Once it starts to get hot, they'll stop putting out. Um, but I want to go and pick strawberries. They've been really good um, this year. The first batch was not quite as good. They were better than anything in the grocery store, but they were not as good as the second batch. The second batch was awesome.
I'd like to grow some nice sized strawberries for my chocolate covered strawberries.
Yeah. Was that you? I watched the video where you were making chocolate covered strawberries.
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am. Yeah.
Yeah, she had me hungry.
I was like, dang, I wish I was there.
I just picked up some strawberries from the Aldi.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, they're so big.
Mhm.
But are they good?
I haven't
Mhm.
tried them yet. I
Yeah.
just got them. I hope they are.
I usually pick up the ones from well, probably at the end of May. The Driscolls that come out of Watsonville, California,
Mhm.
they are usually big and sweet. But you gotta wait. You gotta wait till the end of May, because the
Mm.
earlier ones sometimes Driscoll's has several different farms that they get strawberries from, and if you're getting the ones that don't come out of California, sometimes they're not as good, and so it's worth the wait on those. But I'll eat those all day, every day, even though I know they're commercially grown, but they are good. Mm. And to be honest, growing strawberries, I I would need a half acre of of just strawberries for the
Oh,
amount of strawberries that I eat during the season.
I can
You know how
tell.
many strawberries I got, right?
How many
Mm.
strawberries you got?
I got 75 bare root strawberries.
Where are they? But where are you gonna put them?
I have a whole 8 by 4 foot bed, and I have about four more to 8 by 4 foot beds. Um, so I got plenty of room. There's a
Okay.
guy that his sister I go to her place when I work, and she see me, and that's when y'all heard me talking, and I had to put it on. Well, I don't know, I forgot who. I was in somebody's chat yesterday, and I um I was hooking up that bed that I did on Georgia Peach Nut. I
Mhm.
hooked
Mhm.
that up, and that's the bed that Georgia Peach Nut asked that I do it outside. Yeah, I dropped them outside. I dropped about 300. I dropped three varieties in that bed because they give you about. No, I think I probably dropped about 200. I think I over exaggerated, but I dropped a good amount of them. Ooh, that. And then after I had did the soil last night, I came on your channel, Mona,
Huh?
and then it rained. So all
Oh,
that soil that I had put out there, I didn't have to go
yeah.
in there and water because it rained. So I'm like, yeah. So when I got
Yeah.
off, the first job, I had about 2 hours, and I go and pick up my son. So those 2 hours, we playing the Wii over here. That's what y'all hear. My
Okay.
crew, we playing the Wii. But yeah, I had 2 hours to put those onions out. So yeah, and
Okay.
then tomorrow, yeah, tomorrow I have another day to where I only work 7 hours tomorrow. So I
Okay.
get to play in the garden a little bit more. I gotta drop I gotta up pot my Paul Robeson and drop some um what's they called? Sunflowers. I
You
gotta
gonna
drop
do
some
a video?
sunflowers. No, no.
Yeah, I need
I
to drop
be
my sunflowers. I've got sunflowers and Mexican sunflowers I want to drop
mm, mm.
tomorrow.
I,
That's the seeds that I didn't drop today that I need to drop tomorrow. But strawberries, um, I know I can't grow the amount of strawberries that I want to eat.
What time of day is it, GT?
9:40
Okay.
p.m.
So it's still daylight?
Yeah.
9:40. That's what it looks like.
Mm.
I'm telling y'all, Alaska is very beautiful.
You got some Paul Robeson seeds, Darthex?
Oh shoot. Paying attention. Yes, Darth she's in Florida.
You way behind.
I know. Who is Rick James? That's
Mm-hmm.
MC Hammer fan. That's funny.
We
family.
started some stuff.
She's all right. She's all right. He sang with Tina Marie. Yep.
That
Chaka-
girl's
And Shaka Khan.
alright.
Chaka Khan. Chaka Khan.
I got Ambien, Seascape,
Hey, girl, Dad.
and
I'm sorry I missed you coming in.
one other kind of strawberry Darth X. But the Ambien they do pretty good up here. Hmm.
Wait, who got the feet fetish?
Mm,
Yeah, I'm way behind. 80s were rough for me too. Yeah, Darth X. 80s were rough for me. Trauma. That was some trauma. I'm still working through some of that trauma. Crocheting a beanie to match the jewelry I'm making. Okay, cool. I saw a beanie on coil array I want to make. Oh, really? 2 big bags of cocoa core. Yep. Very productive Monday. Thanks for asking, girl dad. Cooking up deliciousness.
mm.
Mona, did you see the cornbread? What cornbread? Nancy B made cornbread?
I think
Oh,
so. I'm gonna have to go
buy me a
check it out.
coffee. Glamour Planner. The link for my buy me a coffee is on my almost every video and on every video and most of the lives. The link is like in the description box. It's also on my homepage. I mean, on my about page. Have fun. Hey, buddy. I have a super cute tank top tutorial. Okay. I'll have to check that out, Bridget, because I'm always looking for um, summer tops.
Mm.
I'm actually using her
I
beanie.
want to make some. I got one I need to make when I get back.
Oh, I'm sorry. If you guys want to drop your links, you can type in hashtag drop. I forgot to tell y'all. You can type in hashtag drop to drop your links. Um, and get to know one another better. Check out each other's channels and stuff.
Hmm.
Um, yes, Bridget. Yeah, you can drop it just to hashtag drop. Sorry about that. Um, I hear Joey Bird. Okay. Albion variety of strawberries. What time of day is it? You gotta drop sunflowers and Paul Robeson. Yep. I need to drop sunflowers. Albion Seascape, Montana. I missed it. What? Montana strawberries for me. I don't have any of those varieties. Jamaica. Thanks, Jamaica, for showing how to do that. And Queen's Craft by Bridget. Thank y'all for dropping your links. Um, Good thing that Nightbot is working because Nightbot is my friend. Sometimes. Sometimes Nightbot is my friend. Sometimes Nightbot is not my friend.
Mm.
Sometimes Nightbot is a butthead. um,
Mhm.
I dropped the short stack, the short something sunflower. It's supposed to be nice size, but it's short in stature. So that's
yeah,
why I got that. I used all the seeds, so I had to. That's what I bought at Baker Creek with the citrus, the -10 citrus plants. So
yeah.
that's why I got those because I was like, I don't need another one because this would be my eighth one. But they grow
Mm-mm.
indoors. Don't shake your head, Jessica. You got an obsession too. Look behind you.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
Okay. Okay, wait a minute. Do we need to have some intervention here? We
Mhm.
don't we don't call it obsessions here. Um,
Collecting.
we have habits, and we don't shame people for their habits here.
Mm-mm.
Okay then.
Okay.
You did it. What you mean? You started it.
Mm.
I said GT's got a habit. GT Junior's got a habit. That's
Mm.
all I said. He's got a habit. And that you need to own stock in the company because you got a habit. I'm not saying that Jessica don't need to own stock in some of these yarn companies. I'm not saying that because she does. But I mean, I'm
My
not saying
stock
it.
is small. This is small compared to lots of people.
Oh, look.
So small.
Sandrine has her own yarn store at her house. She got more yarn at her house than they have in the 3 yarn stores closest to her combined. And
Wow.
those are her words, not mine. Those are her words.
Yep.
She said you could go to Hobby Lobby, Joann's, and Michael's and take all of their stock, and she got way more than that. So yeah, we don't shame folks here for their habits because I got a seed habit. I ain't gonna lie, I got a
Mm-mm.
seed habit. I don't have as many seeds as a couple of people that are in here tonight. Who would remain nameless, but I'm gonna call their names anyway, GT Junior and Mike. But I don't have that many seeds, but
I've got a binder.
I have a bunch of seeds. I have 2 of those photo cases that you can get at Michael's
Let me
with
go
the
grab.
Mhm.
things. Yeah, I have 2 of those full of seeds and more. I got seeds in envelopes and bags that I haven't even sorted out yet. I bought more seeds this year
Mm-mm.
than anybody needs.
Mhm.
Than anybody's. I don't need that many. Nobody needs that many seeds. But we don't shame people for our seeds. Oh, she got a little bit of seeds. How many? Wait a
Mm.
minute. How many
Wait, what was that
binders?
one? What was that one right there?
Well,
What's
how
that?
many
Oh, I
binders do
know
you have? That's
that's
the
the yellow
question.
monster right there. Um. Okay, Death
Do you know what
Spiral.
you're doing to
That's how I do my.
GT?
That's no. I got my peppers are just like that.
Do
My
you
peppers are set up just like that in the book.
do
Look
you
what she
know what you're
got.
doing to GT Junior?
Leave her alone, Fr. Let her be great.
I'm making you big because
Okay.
Oh wow, she got seeds that these are older seeds too.
she's like she got seeds. She got seeds. She got seeds.
That
I love the way you
oh.
have them in there too because it's easy to see them.
And I can actually read the backs of them.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Wild Boar Farms. Have you ever ordered from them? They've got some little.
Yes, yes, I have a lot of seeds from them too. Um, I just dropped those two. Look at that marble down there. That's beautiful.
These ones don't have pictures. Not as pretty. All tomatoes.
Wow.
All tomatoes. Okay, some of the lettuces we've grown.
How many binders do you have? Just the one?
Just the one. We're doing pretty good though.
You're a baby. Hey, GT Junior, you remember when Turf Therapy did his binders?
Yeah.
He had like a tomato binder. He had like 8 binders. I was like, what? That's ridiculous.
These were so good.
Are those carrots, rainbow carrots?
Yes, the kaleidoscope blend.
Yes. I have those, and they are really good producers for me. I just did them in barrel
What's that?
containers. Yeah.
These are the Mexican sour gherkins.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I've grown those. There's another name for them.
There is. And now I can't.
Cucamelons.
Cucamelons. Yeah.
Herbs.
We have a native melon that looks like that. They don't taste like it. They're not sour.
Look at that. She got that pomegranate. I see it. I see it.
Hold on, let me.
Nokia acting up again.
No, that's the weather radio.
Oh,
Yep.
That's what I know that sound. That's the weather radio.
Hold
I
on.
got actually two of them in the house. Okay, I'll take you down.
We're good. Let me just go pause it.
Yeah, that's the weather radio. That's giving her. It looks like it's just a watch for her area. See, I was paying close attention to it because I'm just so used to that sound coming on. Here we have those, and we have the sirens outside as well. So I'm listening for those
We only have,
alarms.
and then our newest collection, we kind of kept it limited because we're bleh, all container gardening.
Yeah.
I do, and I actually do them in air pots.
Oh.
let's see that melon at the back though. It was like a yellowish melon. What's that? Oh, that's the lemon drop. Okay. I got it. It's fine.
What do you mean AirPods?
Way too much spin on it. Yeah, I got that one too.
Is that the lemon cucumber?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, they're good producers too.
These
They're
ones
good.
I want to try to pickle.
Those are good for greenhouses. They don't. I think that's a part. I can't say it, but it's a.
Sure.
It only produces female.
Oh.
Yeah, Partha Cartha or
Okay,
something
so
like
I don't
that.
have to get out there with a Q-tip and pollinate my flowers. I've been there, done that. Let me go grab an air pot so I can show you real fast.
Okay.
Now, what did you say about y'all have a native melon there, FR?
There's a native melon here that looks like the cucamelon. I forget what it's called, but it's native here. It grows wild. I have them all over my yard, and they're edible. They are as long as you eat them when they're green. If you wait until they turn black, then they're not toxic, but they will give you a stomach ache. But as long as you eat them when they're green, so I mean, it's a nice little something that you can eat outside. But they grow. I've got them growing in my front, on the side, on the back. I thought that they were the cucamelons that got away from me, but it's not. They're not as sour as the cucamelon is. But I like native stuff. Jamaica says, what kind of weather radio do you have? I think mine is a Motorola. I'm not sure what it is. It's whatever they sell locally here. I've got two of them. I think they're both Motorola's. I think. I could be wrong.
So the air pot comes in flat. And okay, there. So there's holes all right in here.
Okay.
Let me move my white yarn.
I'm gonna make you big.
Okay. Move paper out of the way because it is raining. So you can see how you can see through.
Yeah.
So it comes in a flat piece. Here's your floor for it with pegs on the ground.
Okay.
Whatever level you want it at. You wrap it around. Then you have these little nuts.
Okay.
Actually, I wrapped it the wrong way. Where's my holes? I gotta go the opposite direction. Inside out. Go in the hole. And then here in the hole. and you would put 3, and there's your pot.
Okay.
And it allows the air flow kind of to kill off all the extra roots on the outside and keeps your nice fresh roots on the outside, breathing in all the oxygen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These things are awesome.
Okay.
I seen those, but I didn't know they do that. That's pretty cool. I
Yeah.
seen them, but I didn't know. Wow. Thanks
Like
for that demonstration.
So really cool to do potatoes. Because like you want to layer your potatoes so that way they kind of get deeper.
Yeah.
So this is something you can start down low, your potatoes down low, and cover them as they grow. And then you'll have actually the whole thing will dump out and you'll have a ton of potatoes.
Cool, cool.
Well, they said they got some, but not put together. Not put together yet. That's neat. I may have to try those. I've never tried those before.
And they come in different sizes also. You don't have to get the bigger ones, but we actually got these to go with our cherry trees. But
Okay.
they didn't make it last year, so. One night too cold. They didn't come in time.
I don't know how. I don't know how they would do here.
Yeah,
They would dry out too fast.
Yeah, we had the four cherry trees and 3 peach trees and lost them all in one night.
Wow.
It wasn't supposed to get as cold as it did.
Yeah. Anyway, can you guys hold it down for a second? I need to take a little break.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
All right.
Go for it.
Yeah, the seascapes that I bought, those are for hydroponics. I have 2 of these hydroponic units. They're these standalones,
Okay.
and that's what I'm gonna do. I get 25. It comes in bundles of 25, and I paid 25 for each. I mean, that's he had to pay. They're getting a little hype in here. Huh? Sorry.
Uh-oh.
They the prices went up for him, so he had to put the prices on us as well. But I'm ready to do them. I'm ready to produce more. I'm sorry, I'm nosy too. I'm at work. Sorry, but no,
Okay.
I'm ready to do it. I'm ready, and then they're gonna produce their own little um, what's the things when they come off the strawberries? What are those runners?
Yeah.
So I get those runners, and I'll be able to put those on the other hydroponic unit. So I'm gonna have more strawberries than I can deal with. It's gonna be a beautiful.
Awesome.
It's gonna be beautiful.
See, and that's what I want because
Good.
see, I've got a home baking business that I'm kind of getting started, but for strawberries, I want to be able to grow my own. I know there's a way that I could be able to produce because I mean, I'm not talking like I don't need thousands of them. I'm a small little business, you know what I mean? So at any given time, I'd only need like 100 strawberries. It's like that could be doable. You know, how cool
Yes.
would it be to have your own homegrown chocolate covered strawberries?
Yeah. And then with hydroponics, you don't have to worry about bugs as much, gnats as much.
Right.
I mean, it is a chemical, but it's a salt. But
Right.
you wouldn't have to deal with the bugs. The bugs is a problem for a lot of people. But see, I have a whole garage, so it's really not an issue for me. So hold on.
Be nice to have some kind of indoor area to put the garden. That would be cool. At one point in time, we were actually growing out our own tilapia fish, and that's what I was using to water all of the plants and vegetables and stuff. And that was a nice year. Just
That is one of the best ways to actually grow. Aquaponics is very efficient, very nutrient dense. It is beautiful.
and they were all
It
outside.
just
The fish were
hmm?
outside. The fish were outside in like a 200, like the square IBC tote things that have the metal frames. That's what they were in, like 350 or 300 gallon one. So
Yep,
that,
that's what they use.
yep, it was kind of nice, and the fish were outside. I didn't have to have heaters, no, nothing. I had to, of course, put air bubbles in it and some filtrations, some sponges and stuff, but it was nice just to be able to go get nice, clean. I knew the water was fertilized and yum, and yeah, that was probably some of the best vegetables. The flavor of the vegetables were so different back here.
And I wonder if they're creating that a little bit now because if you let, I mean, maybe this is just here in Alaska, but if you purchase something like apples, strawberries, grapes, and stuff like that, let them sit out for a little bit or have them for more than a week. And then I smelled maybe a little fish smell. And maybe it was just, I don't know how else I would have smelled fish, but I smelled a little fish odor. I'm like, what's this?
What
You
in the
know?
world?
So
Yeah, it kind of
it was weird.
makes you think of what the stuff's watered with, especially if it's a fruit and you're like, and you didn't just play with fish fertilizer.
No.
I mean, it just shocked me. And when like I don't know how women do, but me being a man, when if I smell something weird, it's like, and I keep smelling like, what's that smell? And I keep trying to recognize what it is, and
Oh no, that's
it
what.
was
Here, smell
fish.
this. Smell that. Smell that. What's that smell like? Does that smell funny to you?
And we'll do it. We'll
We're like,
what's that? No, let me smell it again. We weird like that. Well, I know I
Hmm.
am.
I don't know.
Yeah. Say, smell it again.
Yeah, smell it again.
Smell it again. So with those air pots, do they? I'm just thinking, would they be bad to dry out in the summertime?
Mine live outside all winter, summer long, and actually we just dump the dirt out in them. They do pretty good,
Okay.
and they're full sun all day long. This is a mullein leaf.
Wow.
Wow. You can smoke mullein too, huh?
Yep.
It's dried.
Did you see this? Did you see T Nog's video?
No, I didn't. Did she do it?
She can't handle the smoke. I was like, come on now, rookie.
My miss-
You
Oh
ain't
my
played enough.
I don't
god.
believe she smoked it. I believe she pretended to smoke it.
yeah, he did put a piece in the dehydrator. He's like, I'm doing it for my tea.
I dehydrate
My mullen
mine.
leaves are not that big yet, but I have
Mine's are
dehydrated
huge,
my mullen
just
leaves
like that.
to use for tea.
Did
Are yours
you,
like that, Mona?
Huh?
Yours look like that?
Yes.
so velvety, like
Yes.
the way it feels. But did you know
Yes.
that the Indians used to use this for their toilet paper?
Yep.
That I was getting ready to say.
They're not the
Yeah.
only ones that have used it for toilet paper. Just saying.
I'm like, oh, okay, now look. You see my new friend? Just came on my wrist.
Yeah.
Oh, what? Yeah.
He came off the leaf. Come on, let's go outside. I don't kill bugs. I take them back outside.
They come in my
I
house.
kill a fly or a mosquito. I kill them.
They come in
But
my
everything
house.
else, yeah, free game then.
Yeah.
No
Outside.
rules.
It just depends. Crickets, put them outside, but that's because I was raised that way. We had a superstition about crickets, so yeah. I mean superstition. I always say that word wrong.
All right, time for him to go back outside.
My brothers are twins, and the story goes that one of them killed the cricket, and the other one's clothes went raggedy. Because the superstition is if you kill a cricket, your clothes will go raggedy. But the cricket, And there's that one of them did it, the other one reap the consequences of it. Because they're twins. They're not even identical twins. I was like, how you mix them up? But yeah.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
That's me.
Yeah.
That's me trying to figure out what to do, what do.
May I ask what varieties of cherry trees did you lose?
Oh, what varieties of cherries did you lose?
It was the Rainier cherry. We had
Oh,
2 of those. A dark Bing cherry looking one, and then we had to have a sister tree for the Rainier cherry. So whatever one of those were to pair up with the Rainiers.
wow.
But I'm glad I got that little caterpillar off.
Yeah.
He was eating away.
Yeah, he was getting full all that.
I'd feel bad if we cooked a caterpillar. I actually feel
No,
worse.
The extra
no, you
protein.
wouldn't feel bad. You'd feel okay.
That extra protein,
Yeah, so
machi.
I've never heard of this Mullen stuff before.
Oh, okay.
Never ever. Apparently he's been looking it up, doing research on it. As soon as he came home and told me about it, he actually sent me a picture telling me, I'm like, what is that? He's like, I found it. I'm like, yeah, found a weed. Good for you. Like, what are we talking about? And
When you see it out in the woods, or you know exactly what it is. Nothing else looks like it.
this is growing in a gravel parking lot.
Yeah.
Oh
Not even
wow.
by the dirt. Nowhere even by dirt, just in the gravel of the parking lot. I'm sure it's down in the dirt, once you get down in there, but it's in the gravel of the parking. He goes, it's just sitting right there.
Well,
That's cool.
the roots on them are big.
Okay.
They're really big and they go deep. I put some in my arrow garden.
Okay.
I dropped seeds in the arrow garden for the WIG that GT and Mike do, and I noticed that the root was really big. I mean, like as thick as my finger. Yeah. And so I said, I'm going to go ahead and transplant this thing outside. And so I took it out of the arrow garden. I cut the plastic off of the rooting medium in the arrow garden because it's like I didn't want to put the plastic out there. I just want the medium in there. So I just cut it off of it and planted it outside. And that root was big and long. It was taking up a lot of the nutrients and stuff in that arrow garden. And I had a dwarf tomato in there and a rosemary. I think the rosemary might have died because the mullein was too close to it. I think it was taking up too much, or I don't know. Rosemary, I kill rosemary every day, every year anyway. So, but anyways, yeah, the root's pretty big on that.
Well, he brings it home and he's like, well, this is what you do with it. This is what it's for, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And he was like, he made his tea and he's like, here, try it. And I said, I will 24 hours after you do.
Right.
I ain't the test dummy. Go ahead.
I'm like, we'll see what happens. He's like, what do you think is going to happen? I'm going to die. And I'm like, nope. But if something happens in the bowels and things, I'm like, no, I don't know.
You don't want both of you guys to be
right. I'm like, I'm good. I'll wait 24 hours. And he was like, his next response was, wait until the girls come on and you ask them about it. You are his girls. He's like, no, you asked me with the garden. He's like, so then before anything was even said about the mullein, and you mentioned it in your chat tonight before I came on, and I told him, he was like, see, they drink it. What is she using it for?
That's true. We do use it. I do use it. I make tea with it. Mona uses it.
He's like,
She
it's
put,
really good to help you breathe and da 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 da. And
it's great for winter cold season. When you start getting chest congestion and stuff like that, it's really good. Anything lung related.
but anything that has to do with the garden, he's like, wait until the girls come on. Ask them.
That is too funny. I tell him, well, we appreciate the support.
He's
It's
like, see what,
it's
see
10 o'clock out here. Look at that, y'all. It's still light outside.
it's 10 at night.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's 10:12 here. It's still nice and light outside.
Oh,
I gotta grow some mullet now. I'm looking. Yeah, let me put some light on me. I'm looking.
that would be phenomenal. Like, how much more freaking crocheting could I do if it was still light outside? I'd be even up later. It wouldn't be dark yet. I'd be so productive. Okay, I'm a little jealous.
I'm not. I'm
What,
not jealous.
midnight? Is it getting dark at midnight?
I'm not jealous at all because it's what degrees was it over there, GT, today?
43
That part.
with cold wind chill. It was the chill factor of the wind. Oh, something
No,
serious.
that part. I'm not jealous at all. You can keep your midnight sun and your 40-degree weather. I'll take dark, and it's warmer than that at 1:12 a.m. It's what's the temperature?
68 here.
Right, it's 68 degrees.
That's what I need. Some. We need some 60-degree weather. Like
My
really bad.
low is higher than your high.
Yeah.
That part.
But it does get warm there though, right?
We can get about 75 to 79. That's
In
about
July.
the highest we get. We might since I've been here, we've only hit like 86 one day, and it was like for not long, maybe like an hour, then it starts to drop. But we don't get hot. Yeah.
So when I come on the cruise to Alaska, I don't need to bring no summer clothes. I need to
It
bring.
matters what time of day it is.
I don't need to bring no summer clothes if it ain't gonna get over 70 degrees.
I hear
Yeah,
that.
you're
I'm
right.
like, I'll be crocheting some
Yeah, you're
ponchos
right.
on that cruise.
Right. I'll be selling sweaters. That's what I'm gonna do. Bring some extra sweaters and shawls and stuff because people gonna be cold. It's like, yeah, I got some blankets. I got
I got you.
some blankets for sale. I wish there was a way I could see you when we come up there to GT Junior, but we ain't gonna be nowhere close to you
When are you coming next year?
next year.
Financially, I'll be in a different position next year, so anything is possible next year. This year, it's grind mode. That's why I'm at. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing now. Is
Yeah.
I'm trying to make a way. I'm trying to build some generational wealth, get some ownership in some land and stuff, and then next year I'll be. My whole life just changes next year.
Hey, Auntie Ellen, she came in.
Hey there, Auntie Ella.
GT Junior. Mike said it's 78 degrees in his house, and his dying is too hot. Okay, it's not 78 in my house. It's
Oh,
probably 75 or 76 in my house,
Whoa.
and I'm cold.
It's maybe 72 at my house. We don't put it above 72. Mm-mm.
Um,
72, 72 is
we
like that
I don't
that
put it.
nice.
I don't put it below 72 in the heat of the summer.
Mm.
I have air conditioning on, GT Junior.
mine's on too.
The air conditioning is on, and it's at 75, 76.
I think mine's at 74 right now. Usually doesn't go below 73.
Yeah, I will put it 72 in the heat of the summer, and I have a ceiling fan that goes to keep the air moving. But yeah, when it in the summertime when it's on 72, that sucker runs all day and all night
Yep.
because it's hot and humid. It ain't this heat does not play with you. You talk about heat. You don't keep it up. You don't put it above 72.
Mm-mm. Because I used to keep it at 68 because it's like you stay up under the cover longer, and
Yep.
then when you get out, you go and you handle your business, you come back, you like run to get in the bed. So it was
Not
I put
fun.
my
That's not
no,
fun.
but then I put my cold feet on my wife and she'll jump. Oh man, I'd be making her so mad. It'd be so
I
funny.
remember in
I'm a
college
silly
we
guy.
used to take turns. We used to take turns getting up in the morning and going into the bathroom to turn the heat on. We used the space heater in the bathroom because we didn't change the thermostat. We kept it cold in the apartment because we couldn't afford to pay for high heating bills. So we take turns to get up in the morning and go in the bathroom to turn the heater on so it would warm enough up enough so you could take a shower. I hated it when it was my turn. I hated it. I mean, it's like 12 steps to get there. It wasn't even that far. It's not like you had to run upstairs or downstairs or anything like that. It was just right around the corner. But
So
still,
cold.
it was so cold.
Cold right around the corner. All right, let's check the radar. Let's see what the storm's looking like, where it's at.
Maybe it'll fizzle out before it gets to you. It'll burn itself out.
Let's see what we got.
Mona, you still hanging? Do we need to give a warning? We need to give a 12-minute warning.
Mona.
Mona sleep. Don't wake her up. She's allowed to sleep.
That's what's coming my way. I'm the blue dot.
Oh, yeah. I hope she set her alarm because I think she's flying tomorrow.
So if that kind of see my blue dot is kind of right in St. Louis, and all of this is headed towards us.
Yeah, I can see it.
Like, why can't it do it like, it's 10 at night or something?
Right.
The storms have been rolling through our area in between 2 and 4. I can't sleep between 2 and 4. Like, a house full of people. I got critters. I mean, I can save our fish, but, who's going to be able to go to bed? Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Like, nope, Mister's in there sleeping. He's like, you'll wake me up if anything happens.
I totally spaced out what I was doing. Ugh. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we can do our little hashtag weather. I forgot about that.
It's an explanation point.
That's what I meant.
Yeah. Whether you can. I think it's time for me to finish this shirt. I think I'm going to do one bro.
Me and Darth sent it at the same time.
Oh. Yeah. It's 72 degrees right now.
Yeah, mine says 69, mostly cloudy. Pretty much no wind. High humidity. Ugh,
Yeah.
Darth X said 1078 germinating seeds in the house. I did not read that.
He said, what?
Mm-mm-mm.
Uh-oh, uh-oh.
Darth X was talking about the heat in the house.
Oh. Well, in my grow room, craft room, it's warmer in the summertime and cooler in the wintertime because I keep that vent closed. Um, but I don't have any problem growing stuff in there, germinating things in there. Let's see, 72 degrees, 22 Celsius. Wind is blowing from the south southeast at 3 miles per hour, and the current humidity is 79%. Dang it, I forgot my chair. I've been sitting out in my chair um, in the morning, sitting out in the mornings to get some sun and crocheting, but I keep forgetting to bring my chair back in the house. I mean, it's an outdoor chair, but I don't like leaving it out there. 'Cause
Yeah.
I want it to be there when I want it. I don't want it to walk away. Uh oh. Did GT drop?
Yeah. I think I just heard him bleep back in them.
Hey, you dropped. Uh oh.
I was trying to show my temperature.
Oh, Jessica dropped her link. You guys check out her
Uh,
channel.
Miss Garden Quilts and Art Show asked how to drop the channel. That's why I threw it in there.
Oh, hashtag drop.
Yeah.
Us Auntie Ellen. Miss Ellen.
Missy Ellen.
She makes us call her auntie. She makes us call her auntie.
Absolutely.
Forces us to do it. And then she treats us like we're her nieces and nephews. Afterwards, it's like, dude, who does that? Auntie Ellen does it.
Auntie Ellen.
I need to call her and talk to her. Eagle River. Conditions are. Is GT winking in and out of here? What is going on with you?
I keep messing up. I'm doing the Mona.
You
I
push.
keep
Stop.
clicking
Would you
myself
quit
out.
pushing buttons? Quit pushing buttons. I don't know what time on I got. I had to send her a message, make sure she's got her alarm set because I think she flies out tomorrow. Oh. You spelled it wrong, Auntie Ellen. Try again. DROP, drop. You must be on your tablet. One, two, three. Please check out the J Jordan at youtube.com. The J Jordan. J Jordan is a
Ooh.
great supporter. He shares out my videos all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Watches them and shares them out all the time. Great supporter. And he's always doing some kind of exercise videos or challenges. I think they're doing high knees this month,
Mm.
but I'm not doing it. But they are doing it. Um, I need to be doing it. I got to get back on track with exercising um, and doing some weight bearing exercises because I just need to. It's good for you. Helps to maintain your strength, coordination, and your bone health. And as you get older, you have to really be concerned about those things because it's not, you have to think about it. It's so funny. Um, I, um, I wrote this this thing about how I imagine it will be at the end of life. um, because the older you get, the more things you have to think about doing them anymore. And so when you get ready to get up out of a chair, that whereas there was a time when you could just get up, but then you start having to think about getting up. Preparing for getting up, getting your feet up under you, getting your balance right, and thinking about it. Not keep thinking. Well, first you start thinking about getting up, then you start thinking about walking. It's like you got to think about walking, shifting your body from side to side, maintaining your balance, and then you have to think about, holding on to stuff, and then you start thinking about everything you start doing, and at some point you just get tired of thinking about it, and you're not thinking about breathing anymore. You're not doing it automatically, and you stop thinking about it, and then it's over. And it's a weird kind of progression with things when you start getting older and you start having to think about, oh, yeah, I'm supposed to be breathing. I went to PT last week, and guess what they taught me how to do? Breathe. I was like, really? I've already forgotten how to breathe. It's like, yeah, I need you to breathe like this. I'm going to put my hand here. I want you to send your breath to where my hand is. Okay. It's weird. It's just weird. Those are the kind of weird thoughts I have, y'all. Thinking about breathing. Wow. And so now I have reminders set to breathe and think about breathing.
But breathing properly, though.
Yeah, because sometimes you think you when you start paying attention, you realize that you weren't even breathing at all. You were holding your breath.
Uh-oh.
I wasn't breathing. I was holding my breath. What's that all
Mhm.
about? Yeah. And then when you are breathing, are you breathing properly?
Yep. There's a difference between breathing and mindful breathing.
Yes. Totally difference. Total difference. Yeah. But it's fun. I actually enjoy going to PT. I enjoy the breathing exercises. Um, I've learned a lot in the last couple of weeks going there, and it's like, wow, who knew that I was I was doing that? And a lot of the things were counterintuitive. You think that when you start thinking about it, it's like, oh, okay, yeah,
Yeah, I learned a lot during the PT, like kind of our posture when we drive.
yep,
A lot of people we're sticking our necks out like this really far, like
yep,
so much strain, and we actually got to like bring our neck back. Yeah, if we're sitting right, you got to like pull your chin back and in. Yeah,
yep,
it's a huge difference to driving. Getting out of the car is a little bit easier if you sit the right way.
right.
Because yeah, there's some days after work, when I'm working at the warehouse. Because I drive a forklift also at another job, so I've got two jobs that I'm doing. So on the days I work there, I'm on the concrete all day long, so my feet are so sore. So trying to get out of the van after I've just driven 35, 40 minutes stuck in traffic. Yeah, you got to be mindful. There's no hopping out and you spring into your step. I'm like, hold up, I got to get my ankles ready. This gonna
Hmm.
hurt. My feet are gonna feel this as soon as I step out on them.
Auntie Ellen says I do extreme exercises every day at age 75.
Holy crap!
I don't know what she means by extreme, but she did just have a joint replacement surgery. And I know she's been very active since that because they get you active like the next day.
Yeah, she says
Or,
knee replacement 8 weeks ago. Doing sports therapy in addition to home exercise with weights, bands, desk cycle, breathing. My family has a lot of athletes.
yep.
That's awesome.
Yeah, my family's not so athletic. Not so much. My kids are athletic. Thank goodness. Started them out young. Started my youngest in gymnastics at 2. Because he was turning flips in the house. And I was like, boy, you need to learn how to fall down and not hurt yourself. So I put him in classes.
Absolutely.
It's like, what do you do? You need to learn how to fall down. I think it was who was the snowboarder? Red hair. Anyways, I think his mom, he was doing doing stuff off the roof of his house, and so his mom pulled a mattress out there for him to land on. I was like, that's the spirit. That's the spirit. And then he's an Olympic snowboarder. I can't remember his name.
That's awesome.
Sean something. Anyway, he tells a story about how he got into the sport and how his mom supported him in it. But it was that kind of thing where he was, jumping off roofs and doing crazy stuff like that.
And then mom's like, here, let me help you.
It's like she pulled a mattress out there. It's like, here, land on this. That's the way I felt about it when my kids were young. It's like when he was doing flips in the house, you can do flips in the house. I don't have a problem, but you got to learn how to fall down so you don't hurt yourself. So we put him in gymnastics, and oh my God, he was a mess. He was a mess. And then from gymnastics, he went to swimming, and from swimming, he went to baseball. Baseball, he went to basketball. Baseball to taekwondo, taekwondo to basketball. Yeah, we did it all.
A little bit of everything.
Yeah. But he had to learn to swim because he's a sinker. He's not a floater. He's not a natural floater. He's a sinker. I'm like, boy, you got to learn how to swim because I love the water. So he was in swimming at 2.
Oh, nice.
He's a fish. He swims really well. Tried to get him to become a lifeguard. His brother decided he already knew how to swim when he took swimming lessons, and he proved it to us that he did. Scared his teacher, the lifeguard, and both of his parents. But he jumped in the pool without his floaty thing belt on and swam across. It's like, I told y'all I already know how to swim. I don't need beginning swimming lessons. Yeah, you do. You know how to swim, but you don't know how to breathe. Anyways, I'm gonna have to shut this down. GT Junior, where you going?
I'm going home. It's 10:30.
Does your say off work? Nice.
Yeah, I went to work at 5:15. The second job at 5:15, and I get off at 10:30. So I
Okay.
did mine. Yeah, I did mine. Time for me to get off, and I'm tired too. I'm sleepy. I'm gonna bother my wife. I'm going to sleep. I am tired.
He says, I am tired with a capital T.
Yeah, like I managed to do my laundry while I was doing the onions, so I did do some productive. Oh man, I gotta go. I gotta take out some meat tonight. So I gotta take out some meat tonight to cook tomorrow. So
Yeah,
yeah.
I had to do that today. I realized that I didn't have anything out for dinner tomorrow. Well, to eat tomorrow for whenever I eat. It's like, oh, I gotta take something out because we need that. Okay.
And then my wife, she took out. My wife cooked this last week. Now my wife isn't a cook. I'm the cook in the house. But I had a conversation with her about 2 or 3 weeks ago when I told her, I said, "Look, I got to go get this money, baby. We got to go get this money. All right. You gonna have to, and you know, I was surprised. I walked in the house sometime last week, and I'm like, no, what is
Smells
that? And she
like,
had hooked it up, and she was asking me, she was like, "How do you use the air fryer?" So
yeah.
we,
Speaking of
man,
air fryer, did you ever start cooking your bacon in the air fryer?
no, I ain't cooking no bacon. I use the skillet or the griddle. I've never even put bacon in the oven before.
Really? Mm.
I've never done it. I didn't even know you could do it until a few years ago. My wife's friend, she posted a picture on Facebook, and I told my wife, I said, why she cook it in the oven? Actually, why she cook it in the oven? And she said that she always do it. She said people been doing that, so I
For
didn't even know you could
years.
do it.
For years. It's actually it gives it a different texture than doing it in the skillet.
It does.
But I love cooking bacon in the air fryer. Um, I usually do either the air fryer or the microwave. I taught my kids how to cook bacon in the microwave.
Microwave bacon? No, that's one
They
of those things I don't agree with. Bacon and
look.
eggs in the microwave? No,
No
no.
eggs. No eggs.
I can scramble eggs in the microwave and they're good. You got to be really careful with it because it's quick. They cook really quick.
Yep. The bacon
Um,
roll, yes.
but I taught my kids how to make grits, eggs, sausage, and bacon in the microwave so that they can cook their own breakfast on the go. They could get up and they could cook a hot meal in
Mm,
the
mm, mm,
microwave
mm.
and it be decent. And grits are hard. Grits are hard to cook in the microwave. Um, it got to a point. It's like, you know what? Stop trying with the grits. I'll just cook the grits. I'll cook grits ahead of time, and you can warm them up in the microwave.
Right.
Yeah,
And most
because
people don't eat. I mean, now I grew up not eating warmed over grits. We ate. You cook grits, you ate grits, and then if you didn't finish them that day, you threw them. We threw grits out. We didn't warm
no,
up grits.
I eat the
But
grits, but I've had grits where people they have them grainy, and it's
uh-uh.
they not cooking
You
them
gotta
right.
cook them till they're creamy.
Yes,
You gotta
I
cook
like
them
mine
till
with
they're
that
creamy.
creamy consistency.
You gotta stir them a
Yeah,
lot. You gotta use a lot of water.
yep. But I don't do it right because I do the water, I do the stirring or whatever, and when it's always to the end, I always don't have enough because I'm always tasting it to see if I have. Well, let me close one of these. The close one. Sorry. I'm trying to get the consistency right, and it's like, man, it's still a little grainy, so I got to add a little bit more water. Then I let that cook, and I'm still stirring. Then I got to add a little butter. Then I add some salt. Then I add some pepper. It takes 5 minutes for me to get it exactly like I like it. I
And
love it
then
though.
you don't
I
have enough.
love it.
Well, I don't eat grits anymore, but yeah. I already had a hip replacement, 2 knee replacements, exercise 2 days to my sports trainer. Okay.
Sean White, that's the snowboarder.
Yeah, I think he's the one. You know what? I could be mixing up any of these
No, that's him.
athletes.
No, because he was on Ridiculousness with what's my guy's name? Oh man, Ridiculousness. Y'all know the guy. He had man. I can't believe it's Chanel West Coast, Sterling, and who's the host? Oh my goodness, I can't believe I forgot his name. Rob Deerdack. Yeah, there we go.
Oh,
Rob Deerdack. Yeah, I like that show. We got episodes and episodes of that show. Yeah, that's I can't watch it at night. I get in trouble. And I'm
hey,
always
Cliff,
laughing out loud. Hey,
Heart of
who out
Orion.
there?
Cliff, Heart of Orion.
Oh, okay, okay. Hello.
He's the one that
But
made my bracelet.
My bracelet.
oh yeah, you did a good job, Cliff.
I love my bracelet.
Yeah.
There's mine.
Oh, you got one too?
Oh,
Oh
it's
man.
beautiful. Oh, that's pretty.
Y'all banging.
They're nice.
Oh, they're awesome. Yeah.
Cliff showing out.
Does really good work.
Yeah, he does.
Mm-hmm. I can see. I can see. Yep. So my wife, she hooked up the steaks and you know the air fryer. I'm still not gonna do no bacon. But what y'all do with all the bacon grease? Y'all just pour it in. Y'all save the bacon grease, right?
I use bacon grease, so I save it.
Oh, you
I
do.
don't save
Yeah, I
all of it.
definitely.
I save it,
I,
but I don't save all of it because there's a lot of grease in bacon. So, but I have a
that's
jar
the
right beside the air fryer. When I get done making bacon, I will pour the grease in that jar. And when
mm,
the jar gets full, I dump it out. What I don't
that's the
need.
only. Sorry.
Go ahead.
That's the only grease I save. I do not save hamburger grease, none of that. I remember at the job that I just left, I got 4 containers of bacon grease over there. And so somebody didn't understand how I saved the bacon grease. So what they did was they started putting hamburger grease in there, and I went to use the bacon grease. I'm like, what's this foamy stuff in here? And I'm
Yeah.
looking at it all weird, and I started shaking, and I was like, oh man, how did it go rancid? And I was sitting there talking to them about a few months later, and they were saying something. I was like, no, if you're gonna save hamburger grease, put it in a different one.
You have
This
to
one
save it
says
separately.
bacon.
I save hamburger grease, but not hamburger grease, but I save beef grease, beef tallow, but take the I take the fat off of the beef and I render the tallow off of it separately because I like to use it to make moisturizers and stuff, but I don't save it from cooking the meat. I just save it from
Moisturizers. What
yeah,
you
for the
talking about?
skin.
What?
You
Tallow.
use meat grease for your skin?
What? What are we cooking up, Felicia?
I use beef tallow for actually I use a beef tallow based shampoo for my hair. I use beef tallow moisturizer for my hair and my skin. But I render it from beef fat. I don't use it from cooking the beef. Like I don't cook hamburger and drain the
Yeah.
meat off of it.
So this would be like you'd cut the fat off of the meat that you're going to
Yeah,
use.
right. You cut
And
the
then
fat
just-
off and then you render the tallow out of it.
Okay.
Yeah. And
Oh.
GT Junior,
Yes.
talk to your grandmama.
All my grandma dead, so I can't talk to
Talk to your
her.
grandma. Tell her to come to you in your dream and tell you about how she used to use beef fat and what she used it for.
Okay.
But
Okay.
I use the shampoo bars I use are made from beef tallow.
Mm.
That's pretty neat.
The
Well, I
best.
found out years ago I couldn't use commercial shampoo. Every time I
Mm.
used commercial shampoo, I got like an eczema response. I would break out. I would have scabs. I would have bleeding scalp. It was awful. I would get hives. It was an allergic reaction to something in commercial shampoo.
Oh
I
my
couldn't
God.
use it. And so then I was using soap. I was using, Castile soap or mostly Castile soap,
Okay.
heavily
Mhm.
diluted Castile soap to cleanse with. And then it's like, why don't you get some tallow based
Mm.
shampoo? And that's what I got. And I found out I can use that.
Mm. Well, when you were saying it, I was imagining you walking around smelling like ground beef. I'm like, you making all the dogs go crazy. So
Okay.
I'm still
First of
trying to
all,
picture it. What?
it does have a beef smell to it. It does have
You
a beef
got,
smell to it.
like
Not bad,
really?
not a strong smell, but it does have a beef smell to it. But
You
the
got to
thing
cut that
is,
beef.
the thing is, I also use avocado oil,
Mhm.
and I've used
Mhm.
olive oil. They all smell like they smell, and so if
Yeah.
you
GT Junior's got these
and I use coconut oil.
like a cheeseburger.
As you've never used coconut oil as a moisturizer, GT Junior,
Yes, I do.
and
I use it on my hair too.
you smell like
Coconut.
Coconut, exactly. And the animals
But
go. They walk. Your dogs walk up to you and start licking you, right? Because they
Mm,
love coconut oil.
mm-mm.
My
true.
dog loves coconut oil. Mona, set your time, your clock, your alarm clock for tomorrow, so you don't be late. If you haven't already
Okay.
done that, and
Set
then
it
go
for.
for whatever time you need to leave to get to the airport on time.
Hey, Amanda.
Oh, it's set. I gotta get up at 9 o'clock.
Okay, I don't
Okay.
want you to be late, and go ahead and
I'm,
go to bed.
I'm
Mm-hmm.
in the bed.
Okay. I was like, I just want to make
Mona
sure she
said
got her alarm
already.
set because I don't want her to be late and miss.
Oh, I'm not gonna be late. Trust me, my sister is not gonna let me be late. She is ready for me to go.
Okay. All
Lies
right.
I tell. Lies I tell. You try and make me miss my plane. Look, we ain't doing
I
that.
was like, dang it, GT Jr. coming for me, trying to shame me about my beef tallow moisturizer. I got a big old bowl of beef tallow in the refrigerator. I don't make up the moisture. I whip the tallow up, but I don't put the fragrances in it. I do it in small batches.
Okay.
Um, but I love using it. It just soaks in. It soaks in really well.
I mean, you got to do what you got to do. It just when you told me that you saved the when we was talking about hamburger and them
Yeah.
saving the grease, that's
I
what
don't
made
save
me think like,
hamburger.
wow, she smelled like ground beef walking through here. Oh
I
no.
don't save the
You know, people
grease from
walking around talking
cooking.
about some yo quiero Taco Bell, you know.
You're funny. I don't save the grease from cooking the meat. I
I
save the
know.
fat from the like if I buy a roast or something like that, and I have fat to cut off. I cut that fat off. Put it in a
Mm-hmm,
bag. I throw it in the freezer. When I have enough, I'll render it down to tallow. Sometimes you can even go to the
mm-hmm.
butcher shop and get trimmings for
Wow.
a small fee or for free, just depending on wherever you get your meat from.
Yeah, I understand now, but my when we first was discussing it, my brain wouldn't catch on to what you were saying. It
But the
was
funny thing
I
about it
still was
is
on my own little path.
you could use hamburger, you could use the grease from cooking hamburger.
Mm.
All you need to do is once you've saved the meat, the grease, you just need to clean it, and all you have to do to clean it is it's a process. It's not bad, but you just put it on slow heat and add some salt to it, and let the solids cook down out of it, and then take the clean grease off the top of it and filter it. And yeah, you could still use it. People have been using beef fat as a moisturizer forever. You know, as long as they've been eating meat, they use the fat from the meat as a moisturizer. I think I'm
I
done.
didn't know better. I didn't
You
know better.
what do you think? What do you think people use as moisturizer? For real, for real.
Um, right now I can't think of anything, but I didn't think it was me. I
Because
thought it was like
I
Crisco
know you.
oil. Like we'll use Crisco oil. We'll use
Whoa,
the.
stop. Before there was Crisco, because you know Crisco was manufactured.
I know.
Before they was buying stuff that was manufactured, when they killed the
Mhm.
animals, they had lard, beef lard and pork
Right.
lard.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
Mm.
And they used that lard for everything you needed grease for. You
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
You need to rub your knees, you use some lard. You need to grease a door, you use some lard. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's why I
Mm-hmm.
said ask your grandma, because what would your grandmother have used
Mm.
before they
I think we would have. I thought we used Crisco. I know it was in that blue tub and it said Crisco on it. I
oh,
remember
I'm talking
that.
about before Crisco.
We had this one bottle that said it was. I thought it was an olive. What kind of oil was it? It was I don't know.
You probably had olive oil because olive oil is holy oil. Every household had some olive oil in it, but they didn't use it like that because it was only a small bottle, and they used
It
it
was
to
only a
anoint,
small bottle.
and they
Yeah,
used it to anoint you with because everybody had olive oil for that.
yeah.
But I'm
I
gonna tell you,
remember Royal Crown.
let me tell you about olive
Mm.
oil and anointing you. We went to church one night,
Mm-mm.
revival, when I was young, and my nephew was with us, and we had car trouble. The car broke down in the middle of nowhere, and we had car trouble. And my nephew was, I don't know, 3 or 4 years old. He was like, "Put some oil on it and let's pray for it." Okay, that's what we did. He put some oil on it. We prayed for it. Car started up. We got on home.
There you go. Needed some oil.
Out of the mouths of babes. But that was his MO at the time. If something's going wrong, put some oil on it, pray for it. That's what we did. True story.
Gotcha. Bye.
Sure did, because I didn't know what we were going to do. We were in the middle of nowhere. And so I couldn't have been more than 12 or 13. Because
Oh,
yeah, I was young. I just remember that. I was really young at the time. Uh, pull
quick
that,
weather check.
pull that. And we're done. Okay.
Woo woo.
Done. I'm done, y'all. I'm done. This is a real 5-minute warning.
Yeah.
GT got me talking. It wasn't GT's fault.
Mm.
Um, I'm finished with my sweater. Um,
Mm.
I,
Look
I
how
made it.
pretty.
Okay, then I see
I'm,
you.
I'm done. I'm done.
I like those colors a lot.
I forget what this is.
It's
I
like the
think,
Neapolitan ice cream.
yeah, exactly. I got this. I picked this up on, I think from Melanie. Is that her name? Who does the sales online sometime? She was getting rid of some cotton one time, and I was like, I'll take that, and she bundled up a bunch for me.
I really like it. It turned out good. Real good.
I think
Mm.
it's called. The pattern is called. Let me make sure. Let me get it right so people will know for sure. Um, I've seen it around. It's called Acetus top. Can y'all see that? Oh, it's not focusing. Is
Got
that
it.
focusing? Can you
Yep.
see it?
Yep. Looks good. Yep.
Yep.
Acetus top, and the lady's name is. I can't see nothing. My eyes are really tired.
Oh.
Anna. I think it's called Anna. Hooked by Anna. That's what her name is. Her website is hooked by Anna. And the instructions, the directions, the pattern, it's got good pictures in it. And she's got pop out pictures. You see
Nice.
different different parts where she shows you how everything goes together. And it's done in the round. So top down, done in the round. It's nice. It's really nice. It's a tank. I'll show the picture right here. There you go. Let's see.
Yeah, the colors you did yours in really change the way it looks.
Yeah, it's nice. It's a nice pattern. I like it. Um, but I'm done. I'm so done. I'm so glad. That means I can move on to something else because it's funny how I am with projects. I don't mind making a baby blanket, but anything bigger than that, I'm like, I'm so through with this. I'm so done. I'm so done. I want it over. And the same thing. I don't mind making a shirt or a cardigan, but
Mhm.
it can't be much bigger than that. Because I'm like, I just want it over. So that's, I mean, yeah.
The kind of the pattern gets boring. You get tired of doing the pattern.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I like doing the small stuff.
Yeah. I don't mind doing hats. I don't even mind doing the same hat over and over again because it's a start, finish, start, finish, start, finish. I
Yep.
hate being mid project and it's like, what was I doing? What was the stitch pattern again? What was, it's like
Where did
having
I
to,
get off?
having to go back and look and have, referencing. It's like,
Right.
where was I? Is this the right side? Is this the wrong?
Right. What hook was I using?
Right. Oh, now that's something that I don't have a problem with anymore because once I start a project, I put all the yarn, all the instructions. Um, I have my little bag with my stitch markers and everything in it. All of it goes into one of these 2.5 gallon Ziploc bags, my project bag.
Oh, that's a good
I have,
idea.
I have these bags that I get them from the dollar store.
And you said they were 2-gallon bags?
2.5.
What?
It's the brand is
Okay.
there, and there's only 6 bags in there, but it's $1.25, and they're 2.5 gallons.
That's a perfect size for projects.
I put everything in the bag, including the hook. So until that project is finished, that hook stays in that bag. That's why I have several sets of hooks. Because if I need another hook that size for another project, it's gonna be a different one.
Yep.
Because I have done things. I've started projects, I have put them aside and didn't work on them for years. I can't take that hook out the bag because if I take that hook out, I will never remember what size hook I was using.
Right.
Because if I have a pattern, sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. If I have a pattern, I'm probably not using the size that the pattern calls for. I'm probably using my favorite size, which is a G for me. It's my favorite size hook.
Yeah.
Probably what I'm using. I'm a very loose crocheter, so that gives me the size that I need. And I probably have 10 G hooks.
Well, when you know that's your come and go to, heck yeah.
Yeah. I will buy a G hook if I'm out of town and I don't have anything with me. I will go to a store and buy a G hook and a ball of yarn, and make a hat.
Yep. Just to keep your hands busy.
Just to keep my hands busy. Exactly. So yeah, that part. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say goodnight, everybody. Thank you guys for coming in. I
Thank you.
appreciate it. When I get up at 2
Thank you.
a.m.
Thank you.
I enjoyed myself.
Um,
Thank you for hanging out, guys.
Mhm.
yeah. What you supposed to say, GT?
Trust the process.
If Mona was awake,
Hey,
she would say it takes patience to be in a
it
garden.
takes patience to be in the garden.
And good night, everybody.
Guys.
Oh, good night.